Hello, everyone. It is once again Albino Beastman Tuesday. That is right. And we're over here on twitch.tv/fartingtart. Hello, everyone. I am the internet's own Jake, and working in conjunction with the aforementioned channel, I am here to help present Dummies and Disasters, Rascals and Ravnica.
That's the thing that we're doing.
Oh my god!
Holy
Wait,
shit! It's like you're players in a game, and I'm the game master or something.
We are absolutely the dummies in the disaster. There is
True.
currently a disaster happening.
Dummies and disasters are my two favorite genders.
I'm both.
Fuck.
Thank you. I feel seen.
Anyway, so hilariously stated, I am in fact the game master for this evening's following game, and I have a bevy of wonderful characters.
A bevy.
And
Holy shit.
yes, a bevy of wonderful characters,
My God.
and the players behind them to introduce to you.
Oh, that's us?
So, allegedly.
Oh,
I hope that's us. Why are we here if it's not?
Mother of God.
imagine.
Oh, I didn't change their Discord reactives.
Yeah, you might want to do that. Oh, streamer, get it together, man.
Big.
The fucking big cheapy choppa. Hold on, chat. There we go.
I'm an especially big fan of Wiley's covering 3 of ours.
Yes.
Wiley so Lord he span across.
Mm-hmm.
We did always know that Wiley was big brain.
This is true.
Truly.
I did set a new GIF for my reactive. Otherwise, I didn't update. Unless we're on different systems.
Could be that Tart has special overrides already set.
Probably.
True.
Yeah, it's because I have a specific whatchamacallit.
Overrides.
I need-
overrides.
Yeah,
set.
override for the Rascals.
I
Oh,
need,
there we go.
I need to make a tusk chippy choppa choppa.
Make a tusk grungly first.
Yeah, you're right.
Grungly Tusk. That is certainly an image in one's head.
looking just a little guy, brother.
But we need to. Speaking of Tusk,
I'm just a little brother.
Speaking of Tusk, why don't we kick off introductions with you, Tart?
Fuck, I'm eating. Come back to me.
No, suffer. Do it now.
You don't have to fucking wait them. Hi, I'm Tart. You already know where you're at. It's my channel. If you're new here, hello. If you're not new here, new year. New me. If you're not new here, hello.
Who do you
Those
play?
were two very different
Oh, right.
hellos.
I play Tusk. I play Tusk, brother. Your lovable little Loxodon druid. Moon druid, specifically. Razzle,
Pass the rock.
Razzle, my best buddy, Razzle. Tell him who you is. Hi, welcome to the Tusk ASMR podcast.
I will end you.
No one's gonna
I have
come
a
to your Tusk talks.
I have a D20 in my hand right now, and I am 5 steps from the door.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to Tusk Talks.
Hi, I'm Razzle. I get played by CG, and I am apparently best friends with that Lummox.
Hey, that's me, brother.
It's gonna be funny when he learns that Lummox is an insult.
Uh-huh.
I'm a goblin wizard that do the scribe thing.
Jake is
So I'm
currently
more of a
threatening
general.
me.
I feel like there's probably about some violence to gonna go down pretty soon.
MMOX. But hey,
Who
Affectionate.
Who,
Oh, okay.
who taught Tusk how to Google?
You know what I think it was? I think it was Uma Who should go next?
Fuck.
It would be
Shit.
Uma.
Fuck. It would be Uma. You're right. It was me. I'm sorry. I am Uma Lin. I am played by the Flustered Bun, which you can find other places on the internet sometimes, like Ko-Fi. Because I do art and I hate myself. Uma Lin specifically is a 6th level shadow sorceress, currently questioning her decisions.
Yeah, we got that all up.
But yeah, you know, it's not as bad. More entertaining than it's been since I've been on my own. So it's the worst thing in the world. But you know who might be having the worst day of us all? Carrick. Carrick, tell the people how you're feeling.
I'm feeling hungry. I want wings. Feed me. But hi, I'm Carrick Tall. I'm played by some guy named Jay Frost. Sounds like he needs a throat lozenge. Yeah. I'm the barbarian of the group. I get angry. A lot. My therapist says it's not a good thing. I should express my feelings.
You're not
Every
angry
time
when
I
you
do
eat
that,
wings.
You
I
have a
get
therapist?
written up. Bad. Now I'm in HR a lot.
Probably not when you eat wings, though. You seem okay when you eat wings.
Yes. Don't disturb my wing time. And you'll be fine. Disturb my wing time, your head's gonna be mounted on the side of my...
Would that make Carrick a wingman?
God. No. No. No.
Okay, the Dire 100 and the Dire 20 are now out because of both Bun and Tart's Day. Love to see it.
I'm not a fan of nuts. Except almonds. Those are good. But, yeah. Adelcies, take over. I gotta go eat more.
My name is Adelsis Einva, played by some guy named Willie. Sounds like a dick. Get it? Because Willie.
I
Yes,
get
mean,
it.
He gets
Thanks, Wiley. Or
it.
sorry,
I'm the sneaky one
Adelcies.
of the group. Overt is my specialty.
Hell yeah, bro.
Who said that?
Also wilderness. And a little bit of tranquilo.
Tranquilo.
You guys can't see him? He's right there. Uma points into the darkness.
All right. I believe that is everyone. So,
You're gonna die.
you might. You very well might, depending on how your next rolls go.
I mean, Razzle, definitely. Did you read the snippet for tonight?
Yeah, is he gonna now the real talk, we're just gonna determine whether or not he's gonna be burned by angelic fire or by dragon fire. You know.
Casually looks at absorb elements in his spellbook. It's you and me against the world, buddy.
Potentially. With all this in mind, with all of your characters ready, and you guys ready, let's go ahead and get things started, shall we? I'm offering a point of inspiration, and y'all might need it tonight, for the player who recaps our last session.
Have inspiration? I don't.
That was a good person.
Alrighty. Alright, so no shit. There we were, right? So, me and my buddy Carrot, you see, we was investigating, right? Because we know there's a man here named Captain Verderum, Verdarum, Harkon Verdarum, who's part of them there Ring of 10 that we's investigating, right? You know. So we're investigating him, right? I admittedly didn't do much. I'm a snake in the boot. But that's besides the point. Carrick is talking with Verdarum. Verdarum is trying to get Carrick to do a bit of an investigation around the barracks here to try and root out a traitor in the midst of the rankings here within the Boros Legion. We'll get to that later. Carrick made another sergeant real hell of a mad critter there. Critter. We're saying critter now. After talking a bit of smack and then making his men fight each other. It was weird. I didn't fully understand it. Something about sending a message, but our friends in the meanwhile, Razzle, Uma, and them there Haddleseas, they're beginning to investigate a little bit, and they come across a bit of a secret meeting between what we later determine is some House Demir agents within the Boros rankings. The House Demir agents, you see, they're trying to they're working against Verdarum, right? Verdarum knows that there's House Demir agents in his midst, and he confides that in Carrick. The current theory run is that House Demir is trying to cut their losses with Verdarum for one reason or another. We don't know quite as to why that is the case. Mr. Verdarum informs Carrick of the House Demir agents and basically tells him that the Demir agents are coming after us and that we got to get the heck out. But as the Rascals do, like one Captain Planet said, the true essence of being a hero is interfering where you don't belong, right? Shout to Captain Planet. Now, you see...
Who the hell is Captain Planet?
Now, you see... What's
a planet?
What Verdarum wanted us to do was to get this information about the Demir back to Sky Marshal Alme. And you see what we did? We did the professional thing and did not that. So now we're in a bit of a standoff. Verdarum's getting arrested, and we're all kind of along for the ride, except Carrick, who was trying to interfere. And negotiations are not going well. As far as we know, there are at least two Demir agents within the walls of this barracks here, which I'm forgetting the name of. Hold on. I'll find it later. It's fine. But yeah. So. Basically, them Boros agents, we're thinking that they's not actually Demir, but they have in fact been influenced by the Demir and thrown Verdarum to the wolves, if one could say. So, yeah, now we're all kind of getting involved. And Verdarum, we also learned, had some patrols near Razzle's workshop. That was a bit of a surprise twist for us all. We know that Verdarum wasn't chill. He may now be. We're still kind of putting the pieces together, but that's kind of in and out of what happened last session. Just about.
Take your point of inspiration, Yegoon.
Do I get a bonus point for doing that all as Tusk?
No.
Okay.
It's appreciated, though. It's appreciated, though, and at some point, I might make a judgment more in your favor.
Do you like my Captain Planet reference? Jake?
I can't see it, but I'm just slowly blinking at the screen.
Frog blink.
Nice to see that you already burned that goodwill.
He might have.
Yeah.
I thought we did that at the beginning before we even started game when we were doing our intro.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Chat. I'm gonna be. I have two very large dice that I will use tonight, just to spite a couple players for terrible puns.
Guys, help! He's threatening us with the Lorg dice.
Why am I being threatened with for puns? Fucking, I'm the one who has to suffer them. Fuck you. Fuck all of
You
you.
think you would? You think you would be more effective at deterring them? Anyway.
Oh, just
that
wait.
That is
I'm
where we.
cooking.
That is where we left our group. Harkon attempting to do something you're all not quite sure of. Something you're not quite sure of. Meanwhile, these two brigadiers, two of his junior officers, stand ready to arrest him. I would like, from every character that is visible right now to the majority of the soldiers, and we're going to determine, we're going to have a couple checks to start off the session. I need Umalin, Adelseas, and Lexington, Lexington the NPC, to make stealth checks for me. Tusk as well.
Why do I gotta make a stealth check?
Because you're a snake
You're a snake in the
you're a
boot.
snake in a
16.
boot.
Hold on. I actually don't have my snake sheet up. Snake. Poisonous snake.
Non-poisonous snake.
That's a
Well,
29.
I'm a non-poisonous snake, but I
Fine.
need to use the poisonous snake sheet. Because otherwise you get constrictor snake, which is not what I am, which is in fact
Correct.
a size large.
Uma
Correct.
turns around to like say something to Adelseas, and she can't find him.
So my stealth is -1. So I'm just gonna roll this thing here. So that's a 7.
Oh,
Did I not,
oh no.
Did I not give you the poisonous?
Oh wait,
No,
did
I
you?
didn't. No, I didn't. Let's fix that.
Yeah. If hold on. Hey guys, and I'm by there, pals. This is me, your favorite character, Draft Horse.
Fuck off.
Fuck. Still bad.
He's
Not
back.
sad, no?
No, he's not. Not until
Draft
you leave this
haunts
place.
comics.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't know
using the
that.
poisonous snake stat block for what I'm currently, what I currently am, because there's not many options.
Okay. Right, there's that. I presume you did not mean to roll as draft horse, or you did just to spite me.
Ah, he beats the fuck out of me, man. Wait, did you give me snake?
I gave you snake. Unhinge your jaw.
Oh, it's at the top. That's why.
Snake?
Snake. Saki. All right. Shiakazing. Oh, that's better.
Well, it's an actual one.
Notably.
Yes.
I am invisible, brother.
Still didn't beat Rattlebeast.
Does anybody here fucking
What the
Duran
f-
Duran's?
Oh, rattle me. I was like, what the fuck did you say to me?
No, that's me.
Also, Jake, can you turn up the music just a smidge?
Yes.
Thanks, gamer.
One second. I'm doing a thing for your token real quick. I'm giving you your wild shapes hit points in the red.
Did you say Razzle needed a roll?
Razzle, Carrick, and Uma. As you failed against the soldiers' perception checks.
Yeah.
Wait,
Saw anyone who rolled underneath a 20.
Carrick didn't
Wait.
roll.
It was not.
Carrick
Yeah.
didn't
Carrick
roll.
and
So-
Razzle
Carrick is in
didn't
No, no,
roll.
no.
plain view. Carrick
Yeah.
is in
Well, you-
plain view,
yeah, I'm in
Automatically
plain view.
failed.
as is Razzle.
Well, I
They're in
failed
plain
then.
view. Uma fails, and I need to check for Lexington.
Long Island?
Long
Iced
Island
tea?
Iced Tea himself.
Holy
Mr.
shit, dude.
Mr. T?
Mr. Long Island Iced Tea.
He
Finally.
pities the fool that does not sip.
Mr.
I'm
T, you
pulling
only
up-
need one letter.
I'm pulling out my red and white dice for a Boros Legionnaire ally of the party.
Wow.
Oh, just barely.
Did he
Actually, no, he has disadvantage. He has disadvantage. Hold on.
Oh no!
No.
Yeah, that's a 2
No,
plus 1
buddy.
for 3.
Buddy. He's scraping up against the wall.
As Razzle is going through and beginning to elaborate during his speech, Uma, you hear Lexington kind of shift behind you as he starts to lose his balance, and it unfortunately moves you as well. Adel sees you glue yourself to the wall and remain undetected. Tusk, you're a snake in a boot.
I sure am, really.
Tusk is in his element right now.
So is Adelce's, for that matter.
Mm-hmm. But Uma, you and Lexington are... There is, with as many eyes as you've seen in the room, there is no way that you've went undetected at this point. You are almost certain.
Fuck shit.
Whoa, fuck shit. Watch out.
Fine.
Brigadier Sev turns to look at the stumbling pair. Private, step away from the civilians. There's a moment of pause from Lexington.
Make the right call, boy. You know what must be done.
That is that against Sev. Sev takes a moment and plants his battle axe on head down onto the floor with a resounding thump, and you instantly hear behind you reflexively, Uma, Lexington take a couple steps back. What's your passive perception?
10. Big 1 0.
Okay. You barely hear. You and Adelce's will hear him whisper, "Sorry." As he's gonna take a few steps back behind you. Boy is still an officer in the Legion. So things being what they are.
Don't talk to Carrot like that.
As the standoff continues, I need Razzle, Uma, and Carrick to make charisma checks for me, please.
Well, one of y'all is good at that.
Well,
Aha! It was
Let's
me!
go, Razzle!
God. Thank God, Razzle.
OG.
Thank
Face
God,
man.
our face, Razzle.
Okay,
Oh,
charisma
no,
check,
hold
you
on,
said?
Sorry.
Charisma check.
Black
No, I'm
Chris.
sorry. My yells.
Oh, 13, I'll take that.
Okay.
It's okay. Uma was
check.
flustered by almost tripping.
Yeah.
Man in heavy armor almost fall into her back.
Yeah.
She is small, not good strength, would be crushed.
Correct.
And then thank him for it afterwards.
Anyway. Eric, you have planted your feet. You are taking a stand here. Razzle. Sev looks at you now and begins to start to take your words to heart.
Yay.
Uma, you have not spoken yet.
No.
there are other comments, questions, and concerns to be had. You suspect Demir involvement. Sev looks at you, Razzle.
I do.
This minotaur that is easily 3 times your height. And
I
probably
do. Yes.
twice as wide.
He is an intimidating figure, but Razzle's holding fast. The magics that I've been noticing around in this. What is Bolt Strike? Like Bolt Strike Island? Island? This island. On this island have been notably not traditional Boros magic. They've been more mental focused, information focused, illusion focused. And from what I know about Boros, my time working with you guys, as well as my time working with him, pointing over to
That.
pointing on over to Karak, really does not seem like your cup of tea. So, I'll admit, I'm out of my depth here. This very much seems like a internal dispute, but at the same time, it feels like it can't be an internal dispute when it's already being influenced by an outside force.
Brigadier Sev's going to turn to you, Carrick.
Uh-huh.
He is going to look you square in the face. I think you know what Carrick's response to this following question will be. But I'll need you to roll an additional persuasion. I'll need you to roll an additional persuasion or charisma check of your choice. As he asks, "Do I have your word you will have Almay's finest Wojeks in here?"
I will.
Charisma check, please.
Alright.
And then I appear!
Just a charisma check, you said? No.
Charisma or persuasion. If you're proficient, I would advise taking the skill you're proficient in.
They're both -1, my guy.
That -1.
They're both
Oh,
-1. I'll just go
True.
charisma.
By the way, I just want to say that if we really want to get...
Yeah, 10. It's a
If we-
neutral.
If we really wanted to get Tusk out in the open here, all the Brigadier has to do is say, "There's a snake in our midst," and Tusk could not resist.
Yeah.
It's true.
It'd be true.
Not wrong.
Amogus.
Brigades! You are going to sweep this bastion top to bottom. We are finding these Demir deceivers wherever they may be hiding in here. Captain Verdarum, you are hereby relieved of duty of the Bolt Strike Company on suspicion of collaboration with
with Demir agents. And until such a time as these charges can be vetted, you are relieved of duty.
Question. Did we try and see if anyone on either side doesn't look like they exactly fit their armor?
I've tried several times. As far as I've been able to tell from last session, if there are Demir agents, they ain't in here.
Okay. Thank you for the.
That's what I've been able to discern, but you guys are welcome to check as well.
And then we do have a different angle. Can I make a perception check?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
That's performance. Here we go. 17. Girl Scout team.
Ooh.
Okay. With a 17 perception,
Mhm.
you remember those individuals that you saw in the basement earlier. And you instantly start scanning for faces and the ill-fitting armor which you remember they were wearing. Even from your angle, you do not see those individuals in this room.
Okay. The brain thoughts were just getting to me, and I was like, huh! But we're fine. Continue.
Goddamn brain thoughts. How fucking dare you?
Fucking brain thoughts, yeah, what the hell?
The rest of this matter here is Boros' internal business. Until such a time as we find those Demir dogs.
Yo, what the fuck do you mean by that?
Pork.
Yo, what do you mean by that?
Tusk is just in Carrick's boot looking at his toes like, you hear him talking about you?
Fuck right the hell off.
Bro, that's fucking rude. You just sell someone's
Hush
dogs
puppies.
like that. Them dogs
Please
are
move
barking.
on.
Please move on, please.
Mountain
Before we
Dark.
go into dog puns.
Join me in escorting the captain to his quarters. You can bring along any escort you want.
Tusk is just in the boot like, I can't believe we got away with that. I can't believe that shit worked.
His brother.
I am going to be so happy and so disappointed if this just fully comes down to a peaceful, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Resolution.
Resolution, thank you.
They close the
Resolution?
door. We hear, resolution?
Resolution.
It's-
fucking
they-
damn it.
They close the door and you just hear screams and blood splatter.
Ah, damn it, Sherry! It's not spaghetti night!
With that, with Captain Verdarum under the escort of two of his junior brigadiers and a couple of his sergeants, squads of them beginning to follow. Tusk, Carrick, Razzle, Adelseas, you are all free to move about the chamber as you wish as the soldiers begin to disperse.
Why not me?
I have a very important question.
Why am I not
Uh-huh.
free?
Uma
How
is
much more
really
time
not
do I
free to
have
move.
on my wild shape?
That's
Clock
a
is
good-
ticking in the next few minutes.
Understood.
What did you say, Jake, about Uma?
Uma is free to move about the chamber as well.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Surprise! Immediate knife to the throat. I've got a
No!
hostage!
Fuck!
Actually, no. I don't want this.
Razzle's gonna look back to Uma and Adelseas. I think we're good. Are we good? I think we're good.
For now, I think. I hope. I can't truly tell.
Lexington is going to move up. He's going to look at all of you. Sorry about that. This is not exactly how I expected that to. I'm glad it didn't come to blows, but I don't know if things are gonna look good for me for a minute.
Eh. You'll be fine.
This is Lexington saying it.
Yeah.
I guess keep your head down and try to navigate the tumultuous waves of what is about to go on. What even is this? But Rascal just kind of shakes his head a little bit. Hey, Lexington. Hold on a second, would you? Razzle's gonna move over here. And out of sight of basically everyone. Real quick.
That's not terrifying at all.
Um,
Hold on, hide
and-
around the corner.
So, in rapid succession, you hear a wet, sloppy noise, and then you hear the casting of Prestidigitation. I think I have that. Yes. And then Razzle is going to come back out and say, "Can I have that water now?"
Yeah. He's going to pass back your water skin and then begin to distribute the rest of the water skins of the individuals who are not involved with the inspections.
Uma's just looking over here. That door that was open this entire time, but we couldn't fucking see.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that actually is a good question.
Been going inside, it's just still suspicious on why it was left open. She's not gonna say anything, obviously. But
Above game, how much time is left on that wild shape?
A few minutes.
Yeah.
Clock is running.
I'll be right back. I need to take a huge fucking piss.
bro.
You just
gotta
gotta
get rid of
drain
this
the
huge
snake, you know what I'm
piss.
saying?
Oh god, give me a moment. I'm actually lightheaded. Give me a moment.
Too fucking
There he
easy.
goes, choking again.
Tart, this is not my campaign anymore, but I still want to give you inspiration for that.
You fucking asshole. I fucking actually went lightheaded from that fucking laugh.
I've done
Oh.
my day.
Bella came running over to me like, "Mom, are you okay?"
Mom, are you good?
Mom, get the camera!
Mom!
Dad's about to
Mom,
fucking
get the
choke!
camera! I just hit a clip! Anyway,
God, this-
so where are we going, Carrick?
Gonna go find a bathroom, so, you know, Tusk can change out a wild shape and then do whatever he needs to do.
Is he just gonna? Are you just gonna polymorph again or wild shape again?
Yeah! I ain't supposed to be here!
Correct! So, finding wherever a bathroom is. Where's the nearest bathroom?
As you go to open up this door, one of the privates, a human with sort of, well, obviously military trim cut, like curly red hair, looks up from searching foot lockers and
packs near one of the beds and says, and points at a door. In that way, sir.
Where at?
I got
He points to the other door that you can see in the chamber.
Oh, right down here.
Yes.
Thank you. Out of my fucking way! And immediately charging it. I'm on a mission from God.
Uma, Addleseeds, Razzle, if you still remain in the mustering hall, where this all began to go down, it is not long after that you see a number of troops you first hear them, but it's not long until you also see six soldiers descending the stairs from various sides. Taking up postings down here in the mustering hall.
You know what's about to happen. Uma's doing a perceiving.
Perceiving. Let's see it.
13, we're going down.
13?
Yeah.
I also perceive.
You may also perceive, yes.
Use your special eyes.
I didn't
12.
Well,
Fuck.
even worse.
I didn't catch it the first time, so I'm not going to roll.
Okay.
That's valid.
What Quitter would say.
Over the course of a couple of rounds, there's a couple here, there's one here. Sorry, moving tokens.
Hey, Eric's taking a long ass piss.
Snake to drain.
There is, in fact, a snake to drain, yes.
There is.
Just
of
to
garden variety.
kind of quickly cover it while you're doing that, Jake. As after Carrick gets into the good old commode.
That's the next. It isn't this first one where you see a bunch of like extra linens and sheets stored. Carrick, you know the basic layout of a Boros garrison. It's the laundry room and then the showers and latrines.
All right. Gonna look on in, see if anybody's currently occupying it.
It would appear not, as you open the door.
All right, going in, closing the door. Gonna barricade it for a bit.
Barricade it. Just fucking lock it, dude.
Would it have a lock in here, considering it's Legion?
It's a bathroom.
Again, it's also a shower room.
The latrines are at the very end of the room, and the showers take up either side.
Okay. Yeah, he'll probably do this and just go, okay, come on. I don't know how long you've got. Oh, give me a second. I have a knock on the door.
We just saw here.
Carrick, somebody's coming in.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping, indeed.
Tusk would kind of peek his head out, and he would slither out onto the floor. He'd coil, and he'll drop the wild shape, and then just be like, "Oh, God damn, Carrick, them shit stinks, brother. You gotta wash them dogs, boy. That has been barking." And then I'm immediately gonna wild shape back into a snake. Actually, well, no, hold on. No, back into a snake. The snake bit is funny. I'm going back in the boot. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, do I have any spells I want to use? Actually, you know what? before I do that, because I could concentrate on a spell while in wild shape. Just making sure I'm going over all my options here. Yeah. Yo. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pop a Pass Without Trace. Just in case. Just in case.
Okay.
Why not?
You don't make it home.
So, in case we need to stealth for whatever reason, which we might, since now we're hunting the mayor agents, or in the event that we need to get the fuck out, this will help. So, just popping that, then wild shape again, back into the boot.
Never just pop a spell.
Hell yeah, brother.
Just realize what that sounds like. Not what we wanted.
You goddamn know it.
You did roll for it, so technically it does happen. What did my perception give me, if anything at all?
Your perception of 13. The soldiers taking up their post doesn't seem to be out of the ordinary for this situation. That's what mainly fills your senses right now. Besides the fact that you hear someone running in heavy armor approaching.
Oh, where's?
From what would be the west on this map.
From the outside area.
Where they are, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. They're coming this direction, or they're just running?
They're running at first, and then you hear a brief pause.
Me too.
Before you hear a brief pause in that excitement, and a little bit of muffled conversation. It's at a distance where it's not the easiest to hear.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're good. Just to quickly cover, Carrick. I popped out a wild shape, said your feet smell, dropped Pass Without Trace, then went back in the boot as another snake.
And we're currently
Very nice.
we're currently
With
following up on the perception check from earlier. There is a sound of heavy armor and muffled conversation out to the west.
Well, 13 was pretty good.
That ain't bad. Sounds like a plan.
But yeah, I can concentrate on Pass Without Trace up to an hour, even while in wild shape. So I just dropped it just in case.
Understood. Sounds like a plan. If that's the case, Carrick's gonna go. Alright. We good? Going. And he's going to get on out. Go meet up with the goons.
When you come around the corner, Uma is very tense. And, like, eyeing the direction she heard the armor clanging, but trying best not to make it super obvious that she heard anything at all.
Alright.
Go ahead and Uma and Carrick, as Carrick sees this, and Adel sees as well, since you seem to be perceiving. Well, there is obviously a very loud transit train going by.
It's okay.
Somewhere. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh, no. Where is it?
Go ahead and make another perception check for me, please.
Please, please, please.
Would Tusk also be able to perceive?
Tusk could,
Yeah.
theoretically.
How?
Wow,
Jesus.
roll 20. Why are you fucking over my players tonight?
It's
Sweet.
okay, gamers. I got this.
Scared.
11.
11! Carrick?
19!
There you
Oh,
go, boy.
thank
There
God!
you go. Oh my god.
Carrick, you dumbass, I love you.
You hear a quick clasp out from. You saw the direction where Uma was looking, kind of trying to not look. And you sort of turn your ear and you hear a hurried salute. And the individual moving at pace in heavy armor continues and is getting louder. Let's see, let me chart path here through. There's over the next probably 10-12 seconds, you will see someone move through the open doors before you hear them shut behind. As a familiar human in Azorius armored Azorius robes, begins to enter the mustering hall.
Familiar to us who saw them earlier, or to Carrick?
Carrick, I'm going out here, by the way.
Familiar to Carrick and
Oh, wait.
the remainder of the party.
Wait, are we out there with them, or are we
You
still
would
in
be
this
out at this point. In order to make that check, you would have to be in
Okay.
the mustering hall.
Yeah,
I
I'll be
thought
right
so.
here.
Ah,
What's
It's the boy.
Shroud? What's the shroud coming from your boot? What's the smog coming from a single boot?
Why
You
do we
just got a
feel
huge
stealthier?
donger, brother. Leave him alone.
I misheard that, and I don't want to repeat what I heard.
I don't think you misheard it.
Ah, stand by
So-
what I said.
nice to see a friendly face, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh
A little
god.
snake peeks up from the boot.
A friendly face indeed.
As the man comes walking, the snake ducks back in.
Yes.
Yes. I imagine at this point, Razzle would take notice, even though he has not been the one looking.
Yeah. With his arrival, with hurried step, a certain bearded Azorius arrestor enters the mustering hall.
Oh, jeez. Do you know how long it takes to get here by walking along the walls of the wall between the first and fourth? Oh. Fuck.
He kind of stops and kind of bends over for a second.
Oh, same.
God, I hate to say it, but I might need to go back for PT.
Tusk, recognizing the voice, will slowly begin to peek back up again.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. I want to see if Sergio can see him.
You mean a stealth check?
Just from Tusk.
Stealth check. I'll make sure to roll on the right sheet this time.
Fuck it. I'm rolling the dire 20 just to spite you.
No!
Now.
No! Wait.
Wait.
And that's a natural 20.
Shit.
Dire 20, my beloved.
I mean, I don't care if he sees me.
We'll just go.
As soon as we make eye contact, the snake wiggles at him.
Yeah, Carrick
No.
and Razzle have the same response. Sergio?
The fuck you doing here?
Heard about a scene at one of the Orzhov money changers just north of the bazaar. Talked to the Boros soldiers there, keeping a lid on things. They said that you all had been taken out to Shrikers. Give me a sec. Does anyone have some water?
Here.
Uma will hand him his water. Her water.
Oh yeah.
The-
Hey, take this water I took from you.
Ma'am, you are a... You all are saints among Ravnicans. Ugh. He waterfalls half of it before handing it back to you. Before handing it back.
Yeah.
Thank you. First off. Second. I did not expect Legion proper to get involved in something, but I'm guessing goblin gangs based on the scene I saw.
I would, out of character, I would say, how would he figure that out? And then I remember how badly I mangled the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks between Carrick and Adelseas, who are at least the closest to him. And then for some reason back down at the snake.
The snake continues to wiggle.
I need to find some different music here if you'll permit me.
Wait. I'm just a little guy. Wait.
Actually, that might not be the best.
I think that was too intense.
That first one. This is pretty subdued all the way throughout.
All right.
Can we turn it up just slightly? Gaming. Thanks.
It's very down. It's very muted, very subtle.
I can't wait for
but
it to
it's
just
worth it.
suddenly just be like,
Wouldn't lie to us.
All right.
like the Jaws theme.
Calm down.
Go ahead, Jake.
Between the guards, between the independent guards, the Orzhov that Orzhov money changer had on bankroll, and the Legionnaires' self-defense, and I'm filing that as such in my report. Furthermore, why are you here in... Why did you guys come to this garrison? Why didn't they just drop you off at a closer one?
Boy,
I would
howdy,
never
is
wanna-
that a story?
Everyone open mouth, close mouth, open.
Sure,
Close.
No, I
shit. There we were.
You're safe.
So there I was, the bite of 87.
7.
Jake,
Bite of
real
sev-
quick.
A bite of 74? Holy shit.
Jake, real quick. How many more men are here in this chamber?
There are currently 8 soldiers.
Fuck.
2 of them are holding. There are currently 8 soldiers aside from Lexington. 2 of them are holding station. While you hear movement in the chambers beyond easily, without any checks. Soldier, you hear boxes being moved around, orders in brief being barked. These soldiers are turning this place over.
Nudge.
Yeah.
Which gives me a moment here, actually. Hey, friends.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Could I ask a
Hey.
favor of you?
Mm-hmm.
No, you sure can't.
I need to make sure on something here.
You know, the music just picking up and getting like all these strings just now as you're doing this makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Who Sorry, I'm just double checking here. That's that. I know I literally just had something about this in an article. I have lost the note attached to it.
You fool!
Oh, no.
I apologize.
Looked at Joe's comment in chat.
Hold on, I haven't seen it yet.
He's
Hell
pretty
yeah, brother! You fucking know it.
Also, CG, I will not forgive Roll20 from those charisma checks earlier. I can do better!
And I could do way worse.
The scales were balanced.
Yeah.
As all things should
As
be.
all things should be.
I need Razzle to make a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
17.
Oh damn!
That's respectable. That is respectable.
Waiting for
That's
the
a good-
however.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
No.
There it is.
Razzle's very long, bad day.
Damn, I had something I wanted to do, but go ahead.
your very bad day. You kind of feel like the hairs on the back of your neck begin to prickle up.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, is he going feral?
No,
He's going
that's
goblin
all
mode.
That's all you're able to notice right now.
He's going gobbo mode.
Hmm.
Your heckles are
He's-
raised, my goblin
he's-
friend.
He's gobbing out.
I have something I'd like to do, if it's
Yeah?
all right.
Oh, oh. Razzle's gonna do something.
Mm.
The music knows what we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this is something that needs just a little bit of thought. However, after everything that's going on right now, Razzle has a thought.
We do have those sometimes.
Yes. I would like to cast sending, please.
Ah,
You do have singing.
Excellent.
I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what sound I just made.
And I'd like to cast sending to Sergio.
Hey,
okay.
man,
You have
how's it
25
going?
words.
Okay.
All right, but hear me out real quick. Isn't sending a verbal component?
There
It
is a
is.
verbal component to it.
Dramatic.
Yeah, the copper wire, yeah.
The idea of just Razzle pulling out a wire. Sergio, I am speaking to you.
In
As
your
if-
mind.
As if he doesn't already have that spell component woven into his freaking jacket.
At least
Yeah,
I'm
true.
safe inside my mind. Hey, it's me, Razzle.
We wrestle.
Okay, but realistically,
Oh.
I'm trying to.
Why can we hear our doorbell from all the way over here?
My apologies. That's
Housekeeping!
This is good. It'll give me a minute to come up with what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
love this group, but boy, it's really distracting right now.
Yeah, take a second.
Take your time.
Can I, while he's doing that, can I just take a look and see if there's anything out of place, Jake?
Absolutely.
Good old perception.
Use those snaky eyeballs.
Oh, fuck, that's 22.
That's a good number.
That was a good number.
Nothing seems out of place on Sergio. Though you
know
do
what,
notice
that's
that do notice
oh my
that
god, Chrome? Or hold on. Sorry, I had to refresh Opera. It just fucking crashed on me. That was weird.
No.
Continue.
understandable, have a day. As you're looking at Sergio, and then you see the two soldiers holding guard over at the set of doors.
This one? These guys?
Yeah.
Sneak squint.
They appear to be attempting to share a fairly quiet conversation.
Is their armor ill-fitting, perhaps?
No, and I'm gonna say right now, it's a fairly high DC if you wanna try again for perception to determine what they're saying.
I'll roll it if you'll let me.
Yeah.
Shia Kazing! That's worse.
17.
Do I burn my inspiration?
No. I mean, I wouldn't. You get to do what you want.
Yeah, I don't think I will, but I'm keeping an eye on them.
Okay.
Oh, good.
They just appear to be sharing conversation. You cannot make out what they're trying to say.
Do they seem like they're like keeping it like a private conversation, like they're being like real sneaky for some reason?
They're just being soft-spoken, it seems, right now. They're not like actively facing each other or trying to shut out other people.
Understood.
But they are having a conversation.
Understood.
Sergio is going to look at the group here. So he's gonna pause for a second. CG whenever you have it. That's essentially what I'm waiting on to proceed.
I know, but the problem I have is I keep like. All right, I'll just tell you what I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm sending Sergio a message that's basically saying that we're in a sticky situation right now. And I want him to make a physical gesture. But I'm trying to like figure out the framing of it.
For what exactly are you trying to get out of him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4. I'll explain in a second.
Got it, Reggie.
Okay, we'll just go with that.
I see.
He sends back. Not sure how I'm supposed to speak out 13, almost 1400 hours, or with my hands.
It's a good point.
And he'll take a second and think and just flash 7, tap 7 twice.
All right, and this Sergiu is the one that taps?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. Above game, I wanted to make sure that this was actually Sergiu.
Smart.
Razzle will nod, and he'll walk forward. And he'll pass by Uma and Addleseas. This is our Sergiu. We're good. He's with him. And Razzle will walk up. Oh, I didn't mean to ping.
Pinch him just to be
Taps
sure.
Addleseas. Yeah.
Give him a firm slap on the ass just to make sure.
Quiet. Alright. Hey, glad to see you. It's been a heck of a day.
Yeah.
And
the scene you guys left behind, only 3 of you apparently left behind.
yeah, and I imagine a good chunk of the blood there was mine. Hence why we're here.
Yeah. You up to snuff?
Yeah, I'm good to get going.
Right.
That's
I just need to inform the garrison commander that I am essentially just taking you into custody for brief questioning. Where is Captain? I think it's Shrikes. Shrikes. Who is the commander of Shrikes? Verdarum, Captain.
Rather indisposed at the moment.
That's gonna be problematic. Next ranking officer.
Kind of looks on over to Carrick, who
I was about
knows
to
a lot
say,
more.
I think
Do
it would
we
technically
know?
be Carrick. Wouldn't it technically be Carrick? Because, Verdarum wanted Carrick here? Or at least we
guess
can
that's
make that
true.
excuse.
Maybe. Whoa, Jack. Hold your.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it's a little bit of a strange time. It might honestly be Carrick at the moment. We're not entirely sure.
You see Sergiu's pace just going entirely pale as he looks to Carrick. It takes a second for him to just kind of snap out of a look of palpable fear that crosses his face as he looks at Carrick. That's disturbing.
Officers of the company, I think, might be preferable, but congratulations on your field commission, Carrick. He just kind of shifts his weight a little awkwardly. Lexington's gonna step forward. It would likely be Brigadier Sarknius.
Oh, God, you're going to have to give me spelling on that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I had no idea.
That was like 18 letters.
Yes, basically.
Oh, I was nowhere close. Well, actually, I was actually technically two letters off. I didn't start with the same letter though. Hey Jake, I have a question.
Yes.
Does that name sound familiar at all? I'm gonna presume
you?
no.
To you? No.
Sure. Okay. I had to make sure because you put it in special font, and so my brain immediately went, "That's important." So, just making sure.
Understandable. Have a day. That's just how I had it in my
You
notes.
put no shit. You put it in that font, and my brain immediately went, "Check the list. Check the list. check the list."
There, I fixed it.
Oh, that's right. I need to put Harkon's first name on here.
Whatever ranking officer you have, either on station, I just need them to stamp something, and he's got. You notice that he's got a couple different seal stamps. In hand, and he just kind of flashes them at Lexington. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go up. Let's take us there. Private, I presume. Yes, sir. Yes, arrest her.
On.
And Lexington's going to proceed here. And wait for the rest of you to come upstairs. Or at least to follow him.
I'm looking
Uma
for
wants
something.
out of this hallway so bad.
Jake, since J. Frost is indisposed at the moment, do you want to just give me control of Carrick? Or at least his token right now.
If I'm not mistaken, you might already have control.
Oh, I sure do. Excellent.
Yes, you do. And it's part of what lets you see his perspective as well.
Oh, you know what? You're so right. How silly of me. You're so right. You're so smart and
Mr.
handsome.
DM.
Desist. I will end you. Personally. I have the Dire 100 out.
Quick, somebody else call him handsome.
Do not test me.
If we're all walking to the north, you know what? I'll hold off. I'll hold off on that. Razzle is going to probably follow behind Sergio.
All right, if you guys can just group up your tokens here, real quick.
Or Skyrim. Yes,
I'm
please.
gonna be dragging y'all
Oh,
upstairs.
We
Jesus.
also have
Oh,
a Kiefer
Jesus.
Skunk.
No, shut
$25.
up.
Or Skyrim.
I have an
Did
old
something?
I have an old AGDQ VOD in another window, and I accidentally start playing it. So I start hearing donations getting read in my ear. Sorry. Yes, grouping up.
GDQ jump scare.
Truly, I was like, oh.
Uma wants to send a quick message to Lexington. It's just a "How are you holding up?" message. Shut up.
No, that's a good.
He knows it. He'll know it's you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's in her voice, so.
Yeah. I'll need to talk about it later. Just not right now.
I agree.
Yoink.
Oh. Elsie's no!
Why? For what purpose?
Is it because I moved?
Yes.
Uh,
You moved while I was selecting token. Selecting the group.
unfortunate timing.
Are we going up around to the right?
Yep.
I'll stop there.
On the
This is
opposite
making
side
Carrick will
of
continue.
this,
Actually, Carrick's probably going to be in front reasonably. Oh, hey.
on the opposite side of this massive wooden table that occupies the center space of the Great Hall, with a map of the 10th District plastered basically right in the center, Sev and Mountain Dark are both kind of bent over the table. They're soldiers holding guard positions at various points around the room. Almost all of their eyes are glued to the doors, to a set of doors off to what would be your guys' right as you ascend to the stairs. Sergio steps forward, and Lexington as well. Brigadiers, Azorius Arrestor. He looks at Sergio. Sorry, sir, I didn't get your name properly. Sergio Pylarin. I help some of your boys, Giant's Fist, cover protection detail for an open air market. Steelworm over on the edge of the bulwark. They begin a brief conversation, the details of which I'm not going to necessarily bore you with here. As Sergio eventually presents a parchment. Forever which one of you is the ranking officer in this scenario. Brigadier Sarknius is currently out on patrols, just out through the bulwark in general. I guess that leaves you, Kriisk. Mountain Dark kind of stands up to his full height and looks. You Azorius and your paperwork. Out with it.
Hey, Jake, in the midst of this, I'm going to, as you can imagine, I'm going to continue looking around to make sure everyone's chill. Nobody is out of place.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Roll for me. Reload.
Perception check.
Perception. Why am I on
Rah.
that window, idiot?
Ah!
Rah!
Checking something here.
15.
Oh! Let's go, Addleseas!
Who
I might as
isn't
well.
fitting their armor?
I might as well roll for Carrick as well. I just gotta pull up Carrick's sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Sees saw it once and just has to let everyone know that their armor must fit.
Rattle sees all.
I love it.
18 from Carrick.
It makes sense. Uma isn't paying attention. She's focusing on Mountain Dark and what he's doing. Mildly
So they
irritated.
would need. I'd need to-
Razzle still has not been informed about the ill-fitting armor and does not know to make perceptions.
Yes, brother.
Even Uma. As you guys reach the top and Sergio, Sev, and Mountain Dark begin discussing, Adelsees, you're the first one to hear something. You hear movement of armor, of someone in heavy armor moving with reasonable speed coming from downstairs.
Behind us?
Correct.
Does fuck? I was trying.
Everyone hears it. Adelsees is the first up on it.
I was about to say, does Adelsees make it like really known? I was trying not to say Rattle Knees and Adelsees at the same time.
Oh, Bun, you're a treasure.
He'll whisper, "Someone's coming," and then he'll go around the corner.
For
if
the
I have
record,
time.
it is sound moving. These individuals are moving away from you.
Away.
Correct.
And redact my statement. Someone's heavily.
Wouldn't be able to tell with the 6 if there's anyone talking.
No, there's no conversation, but you hear individuals walking away as well.
Wait, there's no door by the stairs, right? Could I have peeked around there? See?
If you've descended through the stairs, give me just a second to
You know what?
mark turn.
Thinking about it, because I realized it hasn't been mentioned to the group, but Carrick would have mentioned the casting a pass without trace to the group, because Tusk mentioned it to him. Tusk would have no ability to mention it to the rest of the group.
True. I was going
Understood.
to ask if I could stealth and have a look.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Just need to dial that back.
Sorry, not to
Anytime I will.
derail even more, but I realized that was kind of an important thing to mention.
Break the We're not breaking the record.
Oh yeah, no, you're not breaking the record. That's 20. That's still a 21 on a natural. That's still a 21 on a natural 1. Fucking pass without trace, dude.
Thank you.
Teen.
Thank you,
Best
brother.
spell in the game, baby. I just noticed your icon in Roll20. Tart.
Did you?
I just did.
Okay. 18 and 21. I just need to check a couple people. You plus nope. And you also no. Before you begin to descend down the stairs, Adelsees, you see Sergiu. You see Sergiu's eyes, like as he's looking at Mountain Dark. You kind of see him out of the corner of your eye, kind of move his head. God, I love natural 20s. They're fucking fantastic. Luckily for you, it is an ally that saw this.
Huh.
And not 2 of your hosts. And Lex, buddy, you're having a day.
Poor
You're not,
Lex.
and it's not good. Uma and Adelsees, you were able to break away from the group to descend the stairs without attracting the attention of the guards.
Yay.
Okay, let me yoink you guys back down to the mustering hall again as you descend the stairs. I'm gonna go ahead and draw something for you.
21 on a natural 1 is fucking insane, by the way.
Disgusting.
Correct.
Yeah.
Best spell in the game.
Imagine if I was a rogue with a reliable talent.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That sounds like a goal.
But I'll settle for being frontline viable as a tank. I mean, I guess rogues have uncanny dodges.
Rogues are not tanks. If monks are not
Yeah.
tanks, rogues are definitely not tanks.
There.
You tried, buddy. Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm measuring sight cones.
Yeah, I know. That.
All of my time playing Zelda stealth missions. My time.
Shit, we forgot bananas.
No. You left Tusk behind.
No.
He's always stacked on them nanners, brother.
True.
If it's nighttime, their vision cones would be smaller.
He's right.
I think it's lit inside though.
Yeah, this is a fairly well lit area. This is the mustering hall for the Legion, for this
Lit-ass
Legion
hallway.
garrison. Yes, correct.
It's fucking lit.
Okay. Just going up to 60. So yeah, it looks as though
We were smart or something.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and draw your what is essentially your safe area to
Thanks.
Legend
safe
box.
squares
Yes.
that you are able to safely wander to
Ooh.
without attracting much attention.
Hmm.
I mean, that's pretty good given fog
Yeah.
aboard.
No.
Heck, I can even go here and see everything.
You do have a better stealth than me. I'm not.
You
used to
are
that.
able to. Anything beyond that to get a good glimpse of the room is will require a check. Anything beyond the boundary I've drawn for you.
Mm-hmm.
Could I tell which direction
I
the
love that
running
anime.
was going to?
You don't have to hear much as you kind of slip out to detect something. You see through the just barely open door now as it shuts behind them. Two Boros legionnaires leaving the muster hall.
Don't suppose I could have seen how well their armor was fitting
Bun is laughing.
from behind.
You do-
Presently. It didn't pick
You
up,
no
but
lo-
Bun is laughing.
You no longer you don't need to see that their armor is whether or not their armor is well fitting. Those as you kind of look immediately out of the periphery, you don't see the two guardsmen that were standing in front of that hall earlier that were grouped up.
Oh, these ones right here.
I will. Could I take a quick scan around the area before leaving? I don't think we're gonna sneak past these guards.
No. Not with the way Roll20's been treating us.
What do my eyes see?
Mhm.
Ooh, 22?
Pretty good. 13. Well, we're going up. We are going back up.
Balance.
As all things should be. All I'm saying is that the only thing that's been keeping Uma from getting caught, oh my god. Her holding her tail.
This is like some Sly Cooper-esque bullshit that's going on right now.
Yeah, like
Right? Oh my
The-
god.
the Boros guy at the bottom has a perfectly angled flashlight that dictates his cone of vision.
Quick, Bun,
He just-
reach over and steal the coins in his fat-ass
Yeah.
back
This isn't real. I just want to see what my sleight of hand would have been. No!
pocket.
Getting us murdered is what it would have been.
True.
All right. You have at least a little more knowledge now. You can. What do you do? What do you need to do next? Or rather, what do you do next?
To do an insight on who's left in here and then leave.
Yeah. Go ahead.
7.
7.
And so what is my end?
They are currently standing guard. They sure are standing guard.
23. Thank
Holy
you.
shit! 23 inside.
Oh, that guy's falling asleep.
The guy basically right next to you. Yeah, he looks haggard, and looks like he's falling asleep. These two, you catch them with your 22 perception. You catch them share like a strange glance at the door.
Which 2 again?
The two
Oh,
the two on the other side of the door.
Okay.
So they seem suspicious.
They don't seem suspicious.
Or-
They seem confused as to
Oh, okay.
They seem confused as to why.
Where are those two going? What is happening?
Why?
Yeah.
Noted. Mentally. Which means temporarily.
For about how long your short-term
write this
memory
down.
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my bullet point notes.
Back upstairs, Uma go.
Okay.
Has everything been on the up and up upstairs?
Yes, there's been conversations between Sergio, Seven, and Mountain Dark that have just been. There has been ribbing at how the Azorius are kind of stuck up in their need for paperwork, while Sergio definitely mentioning you could probably know a lot better who's doing what with paperwork than without it. Even if the wheels of justice turn slowly, they do still turn.
Okay.
Sergio begins to collect the parchments that he brought. And turn. Well, Bolt Strikes, it has been an interesting visit. If exhausting to your outpost here, your garrison. To say that I wish you luck in this time is just a given. I hope you don't have to. I hope your membership doesn't have to deal with any gruel raids anytime soon. We do, so you pencil pushers down in New Prov don't have to. Sev speaks out. Feel free to take the civilians with you. All of the statements are, for your request, duly noted and authorized by the Brigadier here. Pleasure's been mine. And Sergio is turning heel with efficiency, and back to you guys.
Turning heel. Oh no.
No.
Starts booing.
No! Get him a boot.
That's okay. Most heels are sweethearts in real life. Should be
Fun
asking.
not getting
Oh,
I
wrestling
know.
joke.
No,
Okay.
I got it. I just wanted to make a non-wrestling one because I knew the rest of you would.
Uh,
I imagine at this point we go back up because there's not much we can
Yeah.
do.
yeah.
We got what we needed.
Yeah. We saw what we could see. Or didn't. Who knows?
We saw what we
Alright.
could.
All right, guys. I'm ready to get out of here. I gotta prepare for the next couple of days. So if we can blow this popsicle stand, all for it.
Yeah. Well,
sounds
I'm
like
a
vandalism.
snake.
Yeah, you're a snake. What the fuck are you saying?
I don't get a choice
Yes.
in the matter. Yes, brother.
Yes, brother.
Sergio will duck past you, Carrick, and Razzle between the pair of you and begin to descend the stairs. Come
All
on!
right.
Come on, keep up! And Sergio is going to meet you, Lexington hanging behind. Sergio is going to meet, Uma and Adelcies as you guys are coming back up. He himself is actually going to cast message to you, Uma, and then immediately after your reply to you, Adelcies. I'll need to know what you guys saw. Whatever your replies are, the message is the same to the both of you.
Mm.
And very quickly, the lot of you are going to find yourselves back outside those very self-same gates, on the edge of, on the wall between precincts 1 and 4.
As soon as we're like far enough away and we seem to be like in a good place, Tusk is going to emerge from the boot and pop out of wild shape and just be like, "Surprise! I've been here the whole time."
But just leans against the wall and takes several deep breaths.
Hold on. Anyways, what I'm
Oh, you're behind. I got rid of that already.
yeah, you didn't have to smell Carrick's fucking dogs for the last like 4 hours, my brother.
Yeah, you got that on me. I'll give you that.
Oh, hey, you want to actually like, hit me with a little
Prestidigitation.
yeah, make it like citrusy or something.
It smells like Febreze.
Ah, beautiful. Smells like Clorox.
The only sense
alright.
Razzle knows because of his job.
Yeah.
So, a little bit to talk about. So, y'all, where to begin? Y'all know about the mayor
well,
agents, I presume.
So,
Do we...
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Uma.
Elmo was just... I suggest we get somewhere a little further away
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah,
where
yeah.
those agents might be.
Let's head back to HQ. Tusk pulls down his sunglasses.
Please,
Actually,
thank you.
Razzle, exactly in what precinct is your workshop?
Niv proper is not too far from Tin Street. It's the same basically everywhere else.
Would you
Or
rather
Nivix
check
proper,
that-
I should say.
Would you rather check that as soon as possible, or wait until we're rested?
I'm not giving you-
Tusk is going to lean in and grab Razzle by the shoulders.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hi.
I would be very careful about going back home, brother. Back to your lab. Verdarum, he might be okay now, but oh wait, no, I forgot. You already heard about the patrols outside the lab. I forgot that was public.
Yeah, that was
Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore
loudly
me.
announced to us.
Yes, you're so right.
No, I like
Ignore
this.
me.
I imagine Tusk didn't know we were there until until after
That's
that was
true.
told.
You gotta be careful. They had patrols by your lab, brother. You gotta watch out for the man. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Razzle knowing the art of just letting them have the moment.
Yeah. I'll take that into consideration, buddy. Pats Tusk's giant hand on his shoulder.
Hell yeah.
So, one, Sergi's gonna point to Tusk.
Yeah, bro.
Why his boot when you went through that? Second, what all the hell went on here?
That's a
And
long.
he's going to look to specifically Uma and Adelcees. I know most of the story about how you guys got here already, but what did you find out?
It's a long and complicated story filled with many twists and turns. All your questions and more shall be answered not here.
Let's get back.
Bazaar
safe.
or to the bazaar or to somewhere else?
Probably the bazaar.
Just,
Though, actually, maybe listening
have-
in on the bazaar.
Yeah,
No,
If they have people watching you all, it might be best to go somewhere else they don't know about.
yeah, some friends of our good old pal Alexandru, and he looks on over to Sergiu with a pointed face, pointed look.
Oh, I was going to suggest my home, but that can also work.
I was
There's
also
a-
No.
considering that.
No, I think that's a great idea. Points over to Uma. But I am trying to see if Sergiu picks up what I'm laying down.
I'm gonna have him roll insight.
Have him roll history.
You're trying to communicate something to him non-verbally,
Fair enough.
Which, that actually brings me to you, Uma.
or with double entendres.
I guess
rather.
that's true.
So, be completely honest with you, Uma. We were gonna have this conversation later with you. Now, unfortunately, you don't get a choice.
It happens a lot more than you think.
That
I'm
sounds
excuse-
terrible. I'm so sorry.
Let's just get home first. Then we can talk about all of the secrets that we have to share.
Yeah. First
Hey.
food, then home.
Hey, here's your home.
Me stressingly running to my notes.
The sound of flustered page flipping. Panicked page flipping.
Jake sending me message of the exact positioning, me forgetting where we are on the maps.
We are. That's the Tamala Gardens. We are having to zoom out. We are
Yes. So
there.
just follow me. I don't think it would be great to say it out loud right now.
You know what? That's a fair point.
Exceptionally paranoid Uma is.
Hey, I suggest in this moment we make a very good usage of that pass without trace I'm
without a
currently
trace.
concentrating on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that would be
probably
good.
wise.
Hell,
I agree.
if we need to, I'll even cast it again if it goes if we don't have enough time. But
Let me make some measures here.
I know I'm rolling. Oh! Oh fuck! I'm still labeled as
Don't talk-
poisonous snake. Oh.
Don't
That is a
talk-
27 stealth from Tusk.
That is a 31 from Uma.
Let's go.
We
Makes
all
sense.
roll again.
Yeah, I hope you guys.
It's
I would hope
14.
so.
That would be weird. No, Razzle.
24. You got a higher stealth than me. I'm stealthed out.
I mean, yeah.
Well, you say that. You still
natural
got
20.
24, my man.
It's
Yeah.
because I rolled a natural 20. I'm sorry. I
Actually,
stole
wait.
it from you.
CG, did you have wings today?
I did have wings today.
Excellent. We're saved.
As it takes you guys probably about 40 to 45 minutes to navigate the back streets, eventually crossing Privnik Plaza and crossing around the Ravnica's central transit station with the intersection of the blue line, the white line, and the red line transit trains. It is a hub of activity, and you are very glad that there are pedestrian walkways that go over the Mizium rail yard that sits below you. It takes about 40 minutes, but you make your way towards a bunch of houses in the midst of the bulwark. Give me just a moment here as I grab a thing. This neighborhood between and to the immediate south of Sunhome and Nivix is filled with a number of reinforced structures. These are cookie cutter houses built with essentially a own small self-defense of their own. Maybe two or three story rises at least along the high streets, with flat stone roofs. Like there's no shingling. There's areas on top you see in these areas with water collection barrels, a couple small independent water towers set up. Uma, you don't need to roll this to know the following, but I would like Razzle, Addleseas, and Tusk and Carrick to go ahead and make history checks for me, please.
History coming up.
J Frost is still not back, correct?
Go ahead and make the check for him, and I will make a note to inform.
Dodgers.
It's a 15 for Razzle.
That's an 8 from Tusk. There is a... Oh! Natural 20 from Carrick. For
Okay.
19.
We'll go with Razzle here. Let's see about Addleseas.
What is my history? Oh. It is a roll I can make.
It is a roll that you can make.
Books.
I'll actively see Addleseas look at the buildings and frog blink.
All right, and that is so noted to me. I will probably just duplicate that text and whisper. Razzle with your 15. and Carrick will essentially know this information as well, with his natural 20 for a 19. These are a lot of low income, low rent houses and apartments here in this particular area of the city. The closer you get to Sunhome, the more individuals that you find that are workers and professionals, like whether they're common day laborers or they are like more skilled tradesfolk, and that are squarely in the corner of the Boros Legion, and are very much the closest thing you're going to see to allies in the common folk. There's not a lot of, though they may be guildless officially, there are a lot of people that live in this area that are devout followers of the Angels and of advocates of the Boros Legion. And the tradesmen and day laborers put their money where their mouth is, for sure.
Carrick will share all that, possibly.
There's other things that I will have to send to Carrick that I will inform you guys of when appropriate. You guys are a little closer to... This is a little closer to Tin Street, which means, for the most part, a lot of the... You're getting into the part of town that is a little more wild and a little more spontaneous. There's a few goblin gangs out through here, obviously, as you know by experience now.
Boy, do we.
No, there's no way we would know. It's not like we just got jumped.
Yeah. Back off of the main street, probably the second building off of the main street on one of a smaller alleyways, for lack of a better term. It's a little too wide to be just your generic alley. It's wide enough for people to pass around like single cart traffic. But amongst these low-rise 2-story houses and apartments, Uma, what does your front door? How does the front door to your home building that you share with a few people, that you share at least in a sort of duplex situation, how does that decorated?
It screams, Uma. She took time to paint just very small decorations of flowers you guys have probably never seen before. Flowers and plants.
Oh, I beg to differ.
You can roll nature.
You can roll.
I will here in a moment.
Just all almost dark colors. Occasionally a speckle of light ones here and there. And there's a landscape at the bottom of a silhouetted dark jagged mountain range. And just small specks here and there of what you would assume would be like fairy lights, maybe? Just in her imagination, thinking about what you would assume is probably her home. And of course there's a wreath on the door, because what else wouldn't there be? There is no plaque, though. There's nothing that signifies this is her home other than just it being painted. It's somehow equally over the top, but simple at the same time. There's no border. There's no gold. It's just flowers and a weird sense of, like, almost otherworldly rage in the strokes.
Bun
But if you-
really channeling Bun in this circumstance.
Thanks. Is there a window at like from where we are standing? Here we go.
Not a
Oh, that's a
Not a
blueberry
true-
Piccadilly.
not a true window. There are no windows on the first floor.
Okay.
Simply given the fact that just invites any goblin with any ounce of panache to try to break in.
Get in. Yeah, that not. Other than the door, there's probably like a plant pot or two outside. But what is Tusket with the 23?
That's blueberry Piccadilly.
You see, with a 23 Tusk, you see a couple plants that look like somewhat familiar to you. You are very intricately, you are very aware of like native species to Ravnica, but you keep seeing bits of that are like that should be in some way that like leaf patterns that you think should be one way but are wrong, and you're not sure if it's artistic interpretation or maybe that they're not quite the plants you're used to seeing.
Tusk, who is looking at the door. Oh man, this is real good, Uma.
Hey. Thank you. Let's just come in for now. I gotta figure out spacing. Now, fuck. Still walk inside, remembering how large everyone is.
Everyone and Razzle.
Yeah, everyone and Razzle.
Yes.
Put Razzle on top of the fridge.
Like a cat?
Yeah.
I, King Razzle, am lord of this domain.
Hassle.
Gabagool.
As you go to your door, your neighbor's door opens with a start.
Duh.
And a little lanky goblin with gray hair and oddly enough green eyes, in sort of modest attire, like these are like regular street clothes, ends up strapping up their boots. You know them to be Zeta.
Mm-hmm.
They are a courier that runs routes along Foundry Street between usually between a couple businesses properly on like close to Anasis Plaza, out over to their stalls over at Privnik Plaza and around the Central Transit Station. As a tiny little song, you see her like basically give a brief like melodious whistle as a songbird ends up following her onto her shoulder.
Oh.
Uma, hey, you're didn't see you come home the other night. Was started to get worried. Heard about some of the gangs.
If things happen. I was fine though. Thank you for worrying.
Of course. Who's your? She's gonna stop, but she's gonna stop as she like claps eyes on Razzle, and she kind of shifts.
Uma looks at Razzle, looks at Zeta, looks at Razzle.
The second you look back to her, she kind of shuffles a little bit. Make an insight check.
Okay.
Is this of a female persuasion before us?
Yes.
Man, might I
this is a
say,
Gallo.
that is a beautiful
15.
little songbird that you have there. I, too, am a fan of birds. I just want to take a moment to let you know you got yourself a real nice critter right there.
Oh,
As two little birds kind of peek up from a little nest on Tusk's, his tusks.
Ladmir is a sort of my scout.
I love it.
That's neither here nor there. Thank you, though.
Absolutely.
Who's your friend in the jacket?
Hi, I'm Razzle. Nice to meet you.
And her head is like, wait, no, now's not the time.
Derek,
Basil, you with the guild? Are you with a guild?
yeah, I'm Izzet.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Razzle, please incite that.
How about-
Uma.
Yeah. Yeah.
She rolled, for the record, she rolled a 9.
Oh no.
She absolutely just checked Brazzle out.
Yo!
Confirmed.
Is she
Razzle can get
flustered?
it.
Razzle, more like Rizzle.
Possibly. I am. It requires all my willpower.
Jake
not
is
to
gonna
That
kill me after this
kills
session.
you.
throw the die
That-
of 20 at you.
That cough, that made me laugh so hard I coughed and almost vomited.
What did you say this goblin's name was, Jake?
Zeta.
Zeta.
Z-I-D-A.
Uma will come forward a little bit to Zeta. Like, how about we catch up later, and I can tell you everything I've learned. We have a little bit of talking to do, cause you know.
Yeah, I was just about to start evening run. I got a couple messages from one of the vendors in 10th Street. I'm supposed to go help. I'm supposed to go help collect something somewhere not where there's attractive company. Unfortunately, I'll be seeing you. And she is going to quickly run from the group.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that last part? She's gone.
Nothing, Razzle. Don't worry about it. You don't have anything to worry about. As Uma goes inside.
Well, dare I say, attractive company, huh? As Tusk licks his hand and slicks back his hair. Well, you sure got some
I'm here for this.
friendly folks in your building.
Please get inside.
Just the defeat. The defeat.
Let it also be known, Tusk doesn't have hair.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I was about to ask, like, wait,
He's got
Tusk-
he's got a small patch like on his head underneath his little like wreath of like flowers and leaves and whatnot. He's got a small patch that's like, if you've seen like elephant hair, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
scrungly, like what's the fucking word? Like scattered individual strands of hair.
erratic.
Tusk slicks back his hair, starts at the trunk. The whole motion takes 1 solid minute. Anyways.
We go inside.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys quickly make your way inside.
I love it when my neighbors are notorious sluts. No.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Hey.
at first I thought she was nervous because she saw another goblin. I was like, "Oh, gang member!"
No.
I mean, that is admittedly a legitimate
Yeah.
concern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
Maybe
I may have made it a stronger impression by saying, "Hey, I have a job."
Right.
But anyways, we pile
You
inside.
have a job that's not protection.
So, I guess if your neighbor's out, so probably one of the safest places to start unloading this information. I'm gonna look on over to Sergio, actually. So, let's start with the easy bit, okay? About why we were there.
Yeah.
What did you wind up putting together? Well, if we can fill in some blanks.
First off, I need everything I'm about to say to you, doesn't leave this room.
Oh, nothing leaves this room. No, this is. We're in go time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had figured as much. Just wanted to be sure. I'm looking for that. God. Damned. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's the document I need.
When I'm asking this, I'm not asking. What I'm about to ask and tell you is not an official stance of an officer of the Azorius Senate. I've had an interesting few days the last week, also while you guys were gone. Have any of you heard of an individual by the name of Ezram?
Ezra.
Have we?
I don't know, have we?
History checks from the group.
I'm checking something
Hey.
right now.
Another good stat I have.
You stay
Do
off
not
that
recall.
site, CG. I'm telling you
Well.
right now.
That legitimately wasn't what I was going for.
That's a natural 20,
And-
brother.
I
429.
was, for context, I was double checking that their name wasn't on the list.
True.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I was about to do that. Yes.
17?
27?
21 with a natural 20 from Tusk. 17 from Carrick.
17 from Razzle. Tusk.
Okay.
You've been around for a while. You would
dear.
know that there is in fact the name Ezram is attached to something that a lot of people that are more derisive of it, they call it a truth cult. But you might know its proper name as Sergio is going to produce something here. Let me make sure I have this. That's a WebP. Fuck that noise. Whoever invented the WebP file format.
Your mom's a hoe. I hope you stub your toe
Yeah.
every day when
Yeah.
you fucking get up. I hope both sides of your pillow are warm forever. Go fuck yourself. I hate you.
I've had success with dragging and dropping WebP files directly into Roll20, like on the map. So maybe you could do that.
I'm not doing it there.
I usually just convert it.
I'm actually probably just gonna go ahead and make a handout for it in brief.
Okay.
I always copy paste into a paint.net and just save it as a fucking PNG.
Yeah, it takes a
True.
second to do, but yeah.
I'll also add that the snipping tool is your friend.
Yeah, there's no transparency.
Wait, why haven't I done that?
Like that works if you don't care about transparency, but like when there is and you want to edit around that, ugh,
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
Your mom's a hoe.
Your mom's a hoe.
The one who makes memes a lot. Not makes, but like yes.
Also, still
Is that not
stalling
gonna?
for
Is
temperature.
that not gonna? Okay. Now would actually be a good time for us to take a bio break.
I-
as Sergio
Oh,
Thank
you're
God.
so right.
I had to piss so bad.
Yeah.
As Sergio, I'm gonna go ahead and just post it in Discord.
Oh,
Sergio
that's
reveals
neat.
this badge to you.
Oh,
Huh.
fancy.
A picture. It seems to depict in brass metal with short gray cloth the city skyline of Ravnica, the 10th district, sitting over what looks like an all-seeing eye.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
delicious.
Is their version of the White Lotus?
I
Or
am not
worse.
saying a word right now.
No.
But that's
Wiley.
why we're
Wiley.
gonna go ahead and take a bio break, friends.
All right.
Piss time. Chat. You know what time it is. Go piss. We'll be back, brothers. Oh,
Piss.
okay.
Drink water.
I gotta whisper something to you first here in DMs.
I don't know if that was actually him. It's just a
Huh?
soundbite he uses a lot.
Fair.
Oh, that was
Valid.
me actually.
Oh, that was
Okay.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
J Frost not actually back, but we are.
Yes, we are back. Hello,
Whoa,
friends.
hey, look at that. That's weird.
So back.
So fucking back.
Where's Zoback?
But yes,
Hey, the
as
past.
we were going to break, Sergio presented the group of you with evidence of a new badge.
Ooh,
The
that's neat.
second in from the left there. If you wanna highlight those.
That one. For the Twitch viewers, this one.
Mm-hmm.
For viewers who do be tweaking.
But yes, it's a small brass pin with a brass-plated chain hanging off that can attach to his armor, or potentially a top pocket elsewhere. That bears the image of a silhouette of the skyline of Ravnica over an all-seeing eye, with a single pearl sort of laced up beneath it for length. As he sets it down in front of all of you, he's going to mention, I've been contracted by a group known as Rami.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm currently at liberty to say. They've taken on a case from the Office of the Guild Pact, interestingly enough. And I think it might line up quite nicely with, or at least my responsibilities might actually line up quite nicely now with yours. As he looks to Razzle, Tusk, Carrick, Addleseas.
Really?
If it's the
And
case,
Razzle just-
if it's the case, I think it is, that you guys are working around. But obviously, with a civilian here,
Oh no, she's in on it now.
Well, she's about
I
to be.
would. I would
Especially
say
after
I've been-
what just happened.
I would say I've been thoroughly inundated into the crew as of 48 hours. Information lacking. However, I'm making.
so you know that this group is dealing with some kind of cabal, right?
We're not there yet. We're actually about to explain
I
that.
made that guess based on everything that was happening and all the information I got earlier, but
Well, consider this
makes-
as your hazing ritual. Fast forward through the next, 3 to 4 hours as we just tell Uma everything.
Don't worry, I got it.
That
Position
perfect.
for brevity.
Pretty.
You guys
Just gonna-
spend a solid 2 hours discussing this. And for everything from breaking and entering news to the plot of this group of 10 individuals that seem to want to subvert the government of Ravnica.
Yeah, I will offer the list of names to Uma as well. There's a
Yeah.
couple on here who we haven't quite identified yet. Maybe you got a few ideas, or even possibly you, Sergio. You're in on this as well now.
It would
Officially.
seem that I am.
So we'll offer the list of names from the Ring of 10 to both of them. See if they can identify anybody in there. Which I will ping once more for anyone who needs it.
Actually, I have to double check because
In Rascals resources. Listen.
So, Dorn.
Yeah.
That's
Dorn
a name
was-
I've heard. That's a name I've heard in the news recently.
Yeah, Dorn was dirty. Dummy wrote these names on his desk, made it a bit obvious for us to. I don't know why. In hindsight, I don't know why he did that.
Well, to be fair,
How do you know this wasn't a plan to have you take them down with him? A contingency plan in case he failed to make sure that none of the rest of his crew can take power.
you know what? I can see that.
Possible. That'd be
Weasley,
that
Weasley
wouldn't
bastard.
be too far fetched, especially what we just saw with Verderam throwing his Demir buddies under the bus.
If anyone
One
was
other
gonna,
way
if
around, I
anyone was
guess.
gonna, if anyone was gonna turn on this group, I would expect it to be either Selesnya or Boros.
Tusk would have also mentioned the conversation that Carrick and Verdarum had in private about how, like, there were Demir agents in the Boros, and they were specifically hunting us,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the weird philosophical question he asked Carrick. Would you stick to your guns, or would you do the right thing, basically?
Yeah. That's why I want. Basically, when I asked you with that spell to do the thing, make sure that you were you and not surprise. It's guy who's going to save you. Sight here's a knife in your back.
Understandable.
Surprise! I've been here the whole
Understandable.
time.
Because we found at least 2 possible agents there. Correct, Adelseas? If I'm me above game, actually trying to remember if
I have it
was
marked
2
down
or
as 2
4.
I think
in
it
my
was two.
notes.
We saw 2 people leave, and the other 2 were confused.
Well, the 2 that we're sure weren't supposed to be there because their armor wasn't fitted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That too, yeah.
Sounds like an alter self spell not holding up.
That's
Or
kinda
not
what
holding
I-
up to physical scrutiny.
At least 3 whole plots going on currently.
So, I think we're going to have conversation. Or
I've
think-
updated the list, by the way.
yes, thank you.
Sweet.
we sent some. We've gone ahead and like Carrick's gonna send for reinforcements to help clear out the bolt strikes. So hopefully that can be taken care of, and maybe maybe this will turn out better than it certainly could have. I guess that just leaves. I know it's like one of those. It's tough to just kind of like leave that sort of thing to sit, but yeah, it really is kind of out of our hands at this point.
Ronan
How do you-
theory. Oh wait, hold on. No, I'm jumping. I'm getting ahead of myself. Continue.
Out of pocket. With this, between this and my pre-existing connections within the Legion, I could very well. God, I don't want to have to send for. I'm gonna forward this list of names to an associate.
Someone
If
we
he
can
can't-
trust.
You can trust him to be a theatrical little son of a bitch, that's for sure. Fucking wants everyone to know that he's better than them.
Oh, I hate that.
Unfortunately for everyone else in Rami, he's one of our best fucking detectives.
What is Rami exactly? Oh wait, you say you can't tell us. Never mind.
Can't say much beyond it. Let's go ahead while we're here. I leave it up to you. Do you want the time of day physically to just be how you know overall? If it's one of my associates in Rami that you're dealing with, or do you have any other ideas?
Wait, I'm
think
sorry.
that's-
Can you ask that question
Huh?
one more time? That did.
No, I get what Jake's asking. He's basically asking to set up for a code phrase. That's how I'm
Ah.
using the one that I used for Sergio. Yeah, I think
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
like,
I understand.
We gotta think of something good like pineapple.
I think that the code I used earlier was pretty good. A combination of giving the time of day and also like counting on your fingers.
Pretty solid.
I love
Next time we have a meeting, next time I meet up with you like this, be ready to change it. If you're being hunted by House Demir, not even your own thoughts are gonna be safe. Not
Yeah.
for long.
I'm working on something for later, but unfortunately, I'm not strong enough for that right now. It's a good thought, though. So now we've got 2 people in the loop. 2 more, I should say. Good guess. It's definitely
Welcome
good
to
that
the
we got.
Rascals.
It's good that we have you on board, Sergio, especially considering you're going to be on the front line if they ever decide to go aggressive at the Steelworm Bazaar where we're holding up. But
Yeah. For the record, there have been some Azorius investigators, proper of Azorius, not Rami. They were snooping around a few days ago. It's not usual that you see Azorius brave enough to show their face in the Fourth, especially not in the Bulwark. They usually meet with a lot of resistance from Legionnaire sympathizers. But that's neither here nor there. Names that I do recognize on this list at a glance.
Sorry, just double checking.
Yeah.
Minovan's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it is. Hey, so you guys remember when, we fought those maybe possible unsanctioned Demir agents? Well, fun fact, this guy, I might be in a little bit of trouble for that. Yeah, Minovan's supposed to oversee that. So,
Yeah.
that ain't good. Hey, things aren't looking that good for your old buddy Tusk.
I'm gonna be honest. Between waiting for that shoe to drop and whatever the hell internal business you have going on for your guild. This goes to all of you. He kind of nods first to Carrick, and then I can't believe this Diasia character is. Considering that you've essentially already identified them as someone you know, I can't believe that's going to be easy for you to deal with, besides Magnus.
Yeah, it ain't good.
You need to get yourself a lawyer. You need to get yourself an advocate. Oh, shit.
I never
I
been
know-
to court a day in my life.
Well, that's one thing. That's one good thing you got going for you. But it's also probably the worst thing you've got going for you.
Double
I'm
it.
getting incredibly mixed signals right now, brother.
You don't have a record, except for, whatever you admitted to, whatever you might have admitted to Azorius investigators when dealing with the Demir agents.
Yeah, that couldn't be
Like
terrible
when I
at
admitted
all.
to killing the guy. Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god.
Uma, literally in the process of bringing over drinks, almost drops the drinks on the ground.
Fucking Guild Pact above. You admitted to it?
My bad.
That is the single dumbest thing you could have done.
Well, I wasn't gonna lie. They were gonna find out, and then I'd be in even deeper shit. Right? I'm not making that up. I did admit to that, right?
Yeah.
I feel. Yeah, I think you
Feel
did.
buddy?
I'm pretty sure I did. That's why I'm on trial.
Ugh.
But then they kind of gave me some leeway because the Demir agents that we fought, the one that I killed, their actions were not sanctioned by the guild officially.
And it was a break-in for someone else's house. So it's like, it's an awful thing, but self-defense is a very real... I'll even say this in character. It's not a great situation, obviously, but the grounds for self-defense are extremely, applicable here.
They swung
I would
first.
imagine.
It's true. They were up to no good. I simply administered my
Sergio-
Come on. You
my
can get
right
out.
to defend myself as a Ravnican as part of the Second Amendment of the Guild Pact.
Were you on a tradeway?
I don't know actually about Guild.
No.
I
We were
don't
in-
think so.
We were in Gad's house.
Oh God, that's right.
You mean oh gad?
Oh Gad, that's right. No, I was in my buddy Gad's house.
Then the
Wait, are you interrogating me?
No, not officially.
Oh.
Then the Lay Dev Amendment doesn't
You have to tell
apply
me
here.
you're a cop.
Just,
Oh
my God.
Unfortunately, the Lay Dev Amendment does not apply.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
There would believe me, you wouldn't believe the number of wagons I pulled out, the wagons I've had to pull over for well, I say pull over for obstructing streets per that try to use the Lathe Amendment, saying that Azorius alone can't enforce law on open tradeways. Fucking sovereign Ravnican bullshit.
Oh, I see. Because it's a multi-guild sponsored thing, the tradeways. Or Azorius can't, by definition.
Alone
Yeah,
can't enforce.
I get you.
Which with depending on how long I stick around with the Senate officially, I may get some leeway with something like that.
That'd be nice.
That would be.
How much is sun?
Not quantifiable.
Yeah.
That sounds less good.
It's a trade-off, but I can't cross that river till I get to it.
Perhaps we
Whatever
should
help
take.
I can get, frankly.
Perhaps that should be a good stopping point for that conversation. Sergio, I
Yeah.
think in the future you're gonna have to help out our buddy find excellent legal counsel. But for now,
you're gonna need a lot more than excellent legal counsel.
For now, we should probably circle back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier that I'm glad that you are in on this, Sergio. He looks on. Razzle looks on over to Uma. How are you taking this?
Well, I am surprisingly good at picking out the groups that I probably need to be in. You guys spilled your beans, I should probably spill mine. I mean, you can probably assume I'm not from here, based on everything.
Razzle intently squints. Define from here.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with foreigners if that's what you're trying to, like.
Tusk is like, as long as you. No, I'm not gonna say that.
There are some odd types that I've seen from districts that are more under the direct sway of the cult of Rakdos, but you don't strike me
Well,
as.
dare I say, you're one of the good ones.
Quiet, you.
Tusk, I will tear out your namesake teeth.
Okay.
No, it's more commonly affiliated to how a lot of you planeswalked?
And immediately as you say that, Razzle goes, "Son of a bitch!"
Planes what now?
Oh no.
Huh?
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to look at this as good fortune falling into my lap, more than anything else.
Razzle's about to crash the fuck out.
Fine, Nickel. Sorry. If I had a zib for every planeswalker I'd meet, I had 2 zib, which is not a lot, but it's weird that's happened twice.
All right. Okay. Sergio, you're not ready in on this? This is really big for me. That's why I'm freaking out, but we're going to return to that later. Okay, so, Uma, continue, please.
I'm from Zendikar.
Zendikar.
And
That's not a. I don't think I've heard of any Zendikar district.
No, it's not. Uma will chuckle a little bit. No, we're talking a wholly different I'm not from this district at all. Nowhere in what you are used to is where I'm from.
No, you aren't, are you?
I was just trying to find a cure for my home. And that's how I wound up here.
Okay.
That's the very short version of an extremely long story.
Then I'm going to say that you and I are going to have a nice long conversation later. For now,
How I'm feeling about this current situation, it seems like it would probably get me into the spaces I need to be in to learn more about my problem. Also, I can't exactly leave anymore anyways, because if I am alone, I will most likely be assassinated.
Well, welcome to the club.
wait, hold up. Are we talking like actual assassination or just like caught up in gang warfare? Or are we talking about what we just went through?
It could be all of the above.
Oh, wonderful.
Excellent. Welcome to the club. It's already been attempted on us once.
All
Welcome
right.
to my club. I do have to be very honest with you all. My connections and the people I deal with, not the greatest. My job keeps my rent paid and people off my back. However, it does not lend to the kindest of circles sometimes. And I mean that in the literal senses. The only reason I knew about the goblins from earlier were because I occasionally do deals.
Ah.
Herbalism is a very broad spectrum of what I do at home.
Uma, have I ever told you that you're really cool and a good soul? Because if not, I'm going to tell you right now, you're really cool and a good soul. And I wish nothing for the best.
Like, she's gonna incite that. She's genuinely confused. That's a 3.
He's totally honest.
Matt.
He thinks you're cool as fuck.
Thank you. Back on topic. I can probably try my best to use what I have to help. However, those may come. Thank you, Nug.
Yo, you got a
Dog.
dog?
No, it's just one of the plants. They make that sound sometimes. It may come with more unseeming consequences. Especially as a lot of people down here are desperate. So there's no way of truly knowing if the Demir have gotten their reach down here. I mean, you could let me know if they have, but...
Might be under their notice. Most of the House Demir are infiltrators, of course, and they love their information. But at the same time, that sort of thing, that's a weapon for politics. It's not something you can really wield down here that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being hopeful.
Pay someone enough. You could do a lot down here.
Yeah. All right. For now, let's assume that House Demir hasn't got an idea about you yet. You're a new face to them. That means that this group, you are also a new face to, in multiple ways. So, I don't think, based on what you told us, there's going to be a lot for them to, like, track you down. You probably won't be their method of attack. So, take solace in that, I guess. Oh, you know what? If you'd like, we could see about setting you up with a stall to sell your wares at the Steelworm Bazaar. Give you a reason to
Ooh,
keep
that'd be
in
a
close
great idea.
contact with us.
That would actually probably be preferred, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, I like my home out here. It's great. It's perfect for the work I do. But being able to get in contact with you all quickly.
Hmm. We can sort that out into the bylaws. Or bylaws? Would it be bylaws? Contracts, whatever, when we get back. But other than that revelation, is there anything else you need to tell us, or we tell you? Is there anything else we need to go over before we head back with renewed steel?
Make sure to get a place for you as well, one of them apartment buildings in case you need it for whatever reason.
Hey, hold on. I actually have to check something because I was stupid and I didn't put it in my notes. I should have done that. I do have a couple of contacts, if you wish to know their names. One of them being in-house, Demir?
Oh,
That's not a bad idea.
that's not a bad idea. I agree.
We can assume that for the sake of this circle of 10 or whatever we're going with,
Ring your 10.
that they are up. What? Ring of 10, yeah.
Ring your 10.
That they're operating against the wills of the guild. So having a way to get in touch with the other side of the guild rather than just, the kind trying to kill us, it's not a bad idea.
I can at least see if they have had any issues or have been contacted, talked to, anything really.
If that's the case, do us a favor. Do not tell us. Not right now. Serge is right. Knowing this information could be dangerous to us. We'll take you up on that when we get a better handle of the situation. Anything else?
No. At least that's not important or related to this current conversation and you guys' safety, as it really all has to do with my home, and I know, Razzle, you'll be the most interested in that, so...
I will admit, when I came out here and I saw the plants you were growing, I was very confused. Points over to the corner. I've never seen something like that. It looks like a lotus, but with black petals? That can't be normal around here.
No.
Wait, did you just say a black-petaled lotus?
Yeah. like-
We'll bring it over. No, grew this one myself. Straight from home, actually.
I've heard some ores of people might pay some pretty good coin for that. But I think I saw one pristine bloom go for 30,000 Xeno at one point.
That sounds about right for the higher society. I remember seeing some buddy of mine who was operating out of Tin Street told me that he sold a opal to one of the others of. It was a fake opal, a mox opal, if it will. And it was sent for something like 6,000 zib. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
You guys-
cheats on Tin
What?
Street. And the sky is blue. The Demir are always up to some bullshit, and other clearly obvious things.
Yeah. Anyways.
Tusk is currently just leaning in close to the lotus, just
normal until you
Perceiving
get
it.
close enough. Yeah, until you get close enough, and it has that same like black, drippy smog that Uma gets. Well, actually, you wouldn't have seen this. Oh no, Razzle would see it though. The same like the black smoky drips that Uma did when she was in the battle earlier.
I did actually want to ask about that. Now that I think about it, you some really interesting magic that you've got there. I noticed a bit of a voice change too.
Yeah, you being a mild store owner comes with some requirements. Being pleasant to customers is one of them, so a change of voice was the best I could do, as I have no way of really changing my appearance. Coming off more pleasant is definitely does not hurt sales whatsoever. However, my magic seeping into everything I do does. It's quite a bit of an issue.
You did mention that you were a sorcerer, so I can see how that might wind up happening. Tell you what. I would love to chat more with you, Uma. Not just about the obvious thing, but also about your magic. It's very intriguing. However,
Yeah, you have patient to do, don't you? We keep trying to get back, and things keep getting in the way.
I know.
Doing the
God,
good
like-
old Precinct 4 goodbye.
God,
it's a 10th district goodbye if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's all disperse. We'll make our way back to the the bazaar at different intervals, just to be sure. And I'm gonna lock myself into my room and then probably into my lab for the next couple of days. I need to make sure this thing is knocked out.
Hey, Razzle, buddy.
Yeah.
After your meeting with the Firemind, provided you survive,
Please don't say that.
drinks are on me, brother. Good drinks this time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, buddy. I know
He
you've
begins to
been
get
putting in a lot of work.
Yeah. You know, with everything that's going on, it makes one forget that they're 5,000 in the hole and carrying on a legacy and everything.
Me too.
You're 5,000 in the hole. You're carrying on a legacy.
Carrying on a legacy, one might say.
Oh. You know what? Fair.
We'll talk more. Let's get moving
Yes.
before something else happens, because it's bound to happen.
Let's keep going.
And we'll probably during most of that conversation was running around her home, like watering, feeding plants, making sure things had the right amount of light. Like she didn't sit down that entire conversation. She was still moving.
Yeah, you got the real, what is it? Home host energy.
Making sure everyone's comfortable. Tusk is squished up against the wall somewhere.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
think we head on out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You slowly begin to disperse after an hour or two. Most of you have, with the exception of Uma, left the house. Over time, You begin to disperse to various places. Over the next couple of days, your work continues undisturbed for the most part. Until the morning of your presentation. Razzle.
Hi, it's me.
I'm going to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did Razzle leave home the night before? Leave for home the night before?
Ominous question.
So did he head to the Steelworm Bazaar the night before?
The night before his presentation, yes.
Honestly, genuinely, he would probably head out to his lab and just start preparing.
Okay. Then you will be greeted.
Oh, what?
Oh, I say greeted. Early in the morning, you have compiled everything you need to present. You have all of your ducks in a row. You have double, triple, quadruple checked your theorems to ensure that they are sound. I need you to roll a perception check as you are going through your things.
Look with your razzle eyes.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, fuck, I just remembered. There was one more thing that I had wanted to do, and I completely forgot because of the Precinct 10 goodbye. Oh, well, it's too late for it now.
There's always another scene, my friend.
I would like to point out that Uma probably asked the others where Razzle's lab is so she can make sure he's okay.
I was about
And,
to
like,
say.
taking care of himself, eating, you know.
Yeah. Tusk would also check on Razzle very occasionally and be like, Razzle, shakes bowl. I brought you some food, Razzle.
Better set it on the desk. No, I just wanted to do. It was a small thing. So you remember when I had that feeling of like stuff going down, like my hair standing on end?
Yeah.
I wanted to do a quick detect magic to see if anything popped up from that.
By the time you do so, there is nothing there.
I figured. But yes, so back more in scene.
There are where? I know I have the notes page for them.
I believe in you. You got
Where the fuck are they? Are they under your allies? No, they're under your hirelings. Hirelings page. It has been quite some time since you have pulled all-nighters at the lab. And though your buddy trips, well, I say buddy, your blast seeker, essentially one of your on-site repair technicians and manufacturers, trips. He has been making sure that everything is running as smoothly as possible. All of your equipment, power supply regulated as you go through and conduct several arcane experiments. One morning, however, one of your assistant chemisters, Zalodi, shows up. She ended up basically pulling an all-nighter alongside you.
Mhm.
And as there is a knock at the door, she's like, in the middle of something. Can you go get the door?
Yeah, I got it. He'll climb
Appreciate it.
down and
Appreciate
open
it,
it up.
boss.
Yeah,
Housekeeping.
keep up the good work. If this is Tusk in a maid outfit again, I swear to God.
Uma spent 3 hours trying to convince him out of it and still failed.
Knock on the door.
Okay. Which one do I want to use?
Man, I love it when the DM is silent and contemplating your doom.
Which one do I want to use? I think I'll use this one, actually.
Motherfucker, if Razzle does not get incinerated tonight, I'm gonna be so mad.
If we don't get to this presentation, I swear.
We get there, we see burn marks, we all think he's been incinerated. It turns out he incinerated others and is going to his presentation.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with this shit.
He just whips out a Zeta flare out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just share this with Razzle and with Tart for the audience. You are met with this individual at your door.
Ah. I see.
Well. Someone has the Firemind's attention.
Oh,
Aha.
This should be the work. This is the laboratory of one. He checks over a scrap of paper that he has hanging, haphazardly out of a sash at his waist. This gentleman, dressed in ornate blue, gold, and red coloring, wears a group of arcanotech gauntlets. A single arcanotech gauntlet with a face guard that sits right in front of his collarbone, with an arrangement of tubes connecting a sort of like a vacuum tube setup on his back to the gauntlet over his right arm. And this man's hair slicked back, streaks of white in otherwise dark brown, like white and gray in otherwise dark brown hair, just crests the top of his head, and a very self-satisfied smirk is plastered onto his face as he looks down to Razzle. This would be the laboratory of one Rosalind Ravizix, right?
I go by Raz, but yes, Razzle.
I'm sure such informal language could be used between mages of the same station. Considering that this is more official business, I figured it prudent to use proper names.
Oh.
I'm here on behalf of the Firemind. Seems that your little experiments have more than caught his attention. They've secured you an audience, and I'm here to help escort you.
Insight?
Absolutely.
Razzle's had a long week, and this bitch is too smug for his own good.
I'm gonna give Razzle my inspiration. We're near the end of the session. Well, I guess, Razzle, it's up to you. Do you want it? Or do you want to save it in the event that something goes terribly wrong with the Firemind?
that.
Yeah.
I'm holding it then.
You don't know why this man is being so smug, but there is a he seems to at least be cordial, if a little dickish.
Obnoxious.
hmm
Turns out he's just an asshole.
Um,
By the way, you might want to pack a jacket.
Sure. Okay. I'm sorry. Can we back up a little bit? Sir, by your mention,
Yes.
it makes sense. It sounds like you are above my station. Who do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Well, let's just.
He's fighting with himself at your front door to determine whether or not he wants to expose who he is or not.
Yo, expose it.
Well, let's just say I'm something of a chamberlain, for lack of a better term, for someone, for the Firemind.
Uh-huh.
Ral Zarek, head of one of Niv's many research divisions.
Can I get
As he is going to, and he is going to extend it. He is going to extend the gauntleted hand towards you. Hey, CG, how about you put the spelling in resources?
Yeah, why don't I go ahead and do that?
No. He has a very punchable face. I hope
Oh,
Uma never meets this man.
absolutely.
I feel like
And a
Tusk would
very
meet this man
punchable
and be like,
voice.
I don't think I like you very much. And I like
Wow,
everyone.
that's impressive. How about that?
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. That'll do.
Hold it
Oh,
back,
actually,
bro.
no. You'll want to use a different title.
Oh,
no.
let me just make sure that I know the title exactly. Ah, fair enough. Breath.
I am under direct orders to escort you to the upper halls of Nivix.
Okay, so this is strange. This is a very weird scenario. Razzle will first shake his hand.
Mm-hmm. You will feel a static electricity kind of course through your hand as you give him a solid shake.
You know, you feel it all the time, and is it? And it still catches you off guard if it wants.
Every
Then
once
he is
in a
going to
while.
go. Sorry.
Every once in a while.
Then he's gonna go get his coat. And as he's walking away, he goes, "That's Ral? Fuck. Wait, no. Why is he here? Well, he's escorting me. Why is he here, though? He could be doing a lot more. Oh no, this better not be. Oh no, this better not be a thing. And he's not scared per se or intimidated because he has spent the last 2 days fearing the Firemind. But he is very concerned at this juncture as he goes, gets his coat, and walks back out.
Zalodi is like, who was it?
It was head of research. Still is head of research.
She begins taking a drink as you after she asks the question, and then has to turn and spit take. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bral Zarek's outside. Or probably in the doorway at this point.
I have some courtesy, you know.
Thank you. As Razzle just kind of looks at Zalodi, it's like, okay, we're...
Zalodi's gonna stand up and clasp both hands on either side of your shoulders. If he's here, and you blow this for us... No, we're not even gonna put that into thought. You're probably gonna catch the worst of it if you blow it in front of him.
Zalodi, I've already come to terms that if I blow it...
She starts chuckling and laughing. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. We're gonna be able to... But then once we get more funding, then we can... Oh... Expansions to the lab. Expansions to the lab!
That's Zalodi, Jake, yay.
Expansions to the lab, boss!
Okay, hey, calm down. I like the idea too. I gotta not get incinerated first.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Listen, if this goes well, I'll get you that espresso that I know you've been eyeing. You know the kind.
I could kiss you.
Fizzle strikes again.
She's going, go, don't keep him waiting.
Go.
Go.
Leave, running.
Crashing sounds from inside the doorway as Ral's just standing there.
Ral has at this point leaned up outside on the door frame outside.
Yes. Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
No, not at all. My timetable is not my own right now, so you're not wasting my time.
Lead the way, sir.
Of course. Also, you're going to need one of these, and he is going to produce an Is It key rune and hand it to you.
Really now?
It will... Let's be honest here, buddy. If this thing is as big as he says it is, you're gonna need that to, keep giving him regular updates. You're not gonna be able to get away with just reporting through a Chamberlain.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point.
Fucking...
What?
Before we get too far, though,
Yes.
If Firemind finds any overlap, let's say, between your project and mine, you do understand what that means, right?
Two individual sources. What's the term? Individual research coming to the same conclusion. Please.
You could think that, but that also means that I'm probably going to be put in charge of your little shindig out here. I am quite intrigued as to what has the Firemind all shook up. You'll have to tell me once we make it inside Nivix proper.
Sure. Absolutely, sir.
The way Mari talks it up, you'd think it's the best thing since smelted Mizium.
Buff game, Jake. I know we've discussed this.
Uh-huh.
have Razzle and Mari had actual discussions before? Or was this done with my
That
predecessor?
was done with Cosry.
I thought so.
Mari had discussions, several with Cosry.
Understood. Oh. Oh, so that's who he was meeting with. Okay. Noted. Noted. I'm sure that I am confident in our project. I will say that. I'm confident in our project that we will meet and exceed your expectations.
Oh, it's not my. He laughs. You keep saying mine. You keep using these. I'm not the one you have to impress. We all know this. Don't get me wrong. If you're half as brilliant as the stories that Mari's given me, then my friend, I will be very pleased to work with you. However,
And however,
if stuff doesn't add up quite right, we'll have more discussions.
Okay.
The scene before you begins to change as you are kept clear of the back streets off of the main road until you eventually make it to the bridge leading into the south entrance of Nivix. There are coils of brass and what looks like Mizium, with Mizium cores that are arcing lightning from outside on the street into Nivix proper. And you see storm clouds gathering on the horizon, only for a single lightning bolt to arc out of them and strike the highest pinnacle of Nivix. You are led through hallways and into a waiting room. You see beside an audience chamber. Where there is discussion ongoing, and you hear the sounds of arcane energy being fired off. A spellcraft inspection panel, certainly. These kind of experiments are regular inside these halls. Nivix, the home and seat of arcane knowledge of basically the entirety of Ravnica. You are led up countless flights of stairs, up a few elevators as they are freed up from use for hauling experimental equipment up and down stories, as some of them with very clear damage, some of them nearly pristine. It's not until you reach the sort of last landing of stairs. You've been moving from the south, slowly crawling north, sometimes around hallways to circle back south, towards a central spire. And as you begin to go up this last lift, you feel a tangible presence at the edge of your mind. In a low, brassy tone.
clear the chamber. I believe that my latest appointment has arrived. As it booms throughout this space and throughout your mind, Razzle.
Razzle steels himself as much as he possibly can, feeling the weight of everything that he has been working for, about to either come to fruition or go up in smoke. A dichotomy he has long since made peace with, and tapping into some of the courage he felt on 2 days ago when he was in the Bolt Shrike garrison. He focuses and cuts out the fear and focuses on the magic, on his work, everything he's done. And he steps forward. Walking into the chamber.
As you walk into this chamber, it is stonework, plain as day, with a view of the city now marred by clouds and rainfall. Let me make sure I get this. Here we are. With the exception of a couple of stands from which fires of Mysium, streams of molten Mysium, I should say, cascade down into mixing pools, tempering itself on contact. It's no surprise that Niv should be overseeing this kind of operation at even the pinnacle of his tower. Even if it's on a smaller scale. Small being a very relative term to how everything is done in Ravnica on an industrial scale. You see this creature seated, staring you down, staring Ral down. Master Zarek, you may leave. Guildmaster, you may leave.
Get the fuck out of here, little bitch.
Thank you, Uma, on my shoulder.
You're welcome.
Naturally. Guildmaster. His wings, unlike his depiction here, are furled up at either side. So, where do we begin? Cosry's successor. Standing before me.
Oh, great and omniscient Firemind. I would love to have the opportunity to share my results with you. And it is to my hope that you find the results intriguing. My name is Roslyn. My friends call me Razzle. And I hope that I am not wasting your time with my lab's discoveries, but I do believe we have found some fascinating revelations. If you will
hope
permit me to share them.
you may. I should hope you have found something worthwhile. I hope you prove yourself to have as much vision as your predecessor. I find it more than tedious to converse with individuals who lack vision.
Of course, Omniscient One. Then let us not gamble on that and instead move right into the project. And if you'll permit me a little bit, Jake. Razzle is going to wheel in an item. It is one that is well known to the members of the Izzet League, one they are very familiar with, that happens to look like this. And as it...
Do you really need that? The Firemind's going to kind of curl a claw under and sort of idly brush the tendrils that hang from his chin.
Respectfully, Mighty Firemind, I find that this helps me focus and get down things eloquently.
Mm-hmm.
And if you'll permit me, Jake...
Is it time? Which time, really?
It's time.
Oh, shit.
CG told me about this fucking months ago, and I've been so excited about it ever since.
Project Veilspark, an Izzet League production.
I love this so much.
The
All right,
original...
CG, the only thing I ask is that you don't dox yourself while you're doing this.
I don't know if I am going to.
Please don't.
Project Veilspark suffered a major loss with the disappearance of the project lead, Kosrikas, as well as the taking over its duties in his absence being tumultuous. This loss caused a halt on matters for an extended period, but recent events have caused several breakthroughs to have been made in the development of Project Veilspark, due to a shift in focus and into thinking. Project Veilspark was named with the idea that there is a veil separating Ravnica from other worlds, hereto dubbed planes, and that with the appropriate formulae, spells could be crafted to permit travel and observation to these planes. It was on these ideas that we suffered the loss of Khosri initially. And I have included a picture of the incident, or at least an artist's interpretation of. With lead of the project, a different idea was needed. That magic alone may not be the only factor, rather that a key is needed. Many ideas were suggested, but we are currently operating on a hypothesis of a biological factor being present. Recent events have imparted to me an idea that certain individuals are more capable of naturally traveling across the planes, and that identifying these individuals will offer a critical base to begin all formulae for any spell to allow traversal. Recently, as our missives have likely brought to my higher-ups' attentions, I've been spending time and some of the recovery upon the loss of Khosri, interacting with some other guild members. This is relevant due to an event that that I am about to detail. One of these, Alice's Ainva, was part of the of an interesting simic experiment that involved the housing of a second person inside them, their sister, Altaces Ainva. This pairing perished in an altercation in town, but through great effort, we were able to revive him. Specifically, revive him. Adelces was present, Altaces was not. Instead, upon return, Adelces described their sister being sent somewhere.
Hey, CG, just real quick. I just want to confirm. We're still on the first slide, right?
Oh shit, I've been moving forward.
It's
Uh
not been picking that up.
no. Let me try this. Do you see
No.
this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to confirm.
It's apparently not picking up the slideshow.
Okay. Interesting.
So I'll have to.
This is fine.
Okay. So here's the first slide, the second slide, and the
Chat,
slide
take
that
notes.
we are.
There's a quiz at the end.
There is a quiz at the end. This is the slide that we are currently on.
Excellent.
Test.
Uh,
About a test.
They perished in an altercation in town, but through great effort, Adelces was revived, but Altaces was not. Adelces described their sister being sent somewhere, while they remained in death. It was based on this that the hypothesis we are currently running was formed, that there was perhaps the biological key, perhaps called a spark. This has led to several recent developments, as well as an unfortunate roadblock. I am currently in the process of creating a new spell. One that will take about, 3 to 4 weeks to develop completely. Perhaps longer, but unlikely. You're currently working on the sigils needed to make it. Further, at this juncture, the spell needs to know where to actually look. We have an idea of a starting place. Altaces. Math and proof of concept are sound, and the project is missing a final piece in order to complete the incantation. The roadblock at this current juncture is, I regret to say, myself. I currently do not have the appropriate level of spellcasting skill required to bring this spell into existence. The formula may be there, but the sapient component is not. However, I do believe that this hurdle is soon to be passed. Regarding as to why I not borrow a Mysium apparatus to circumvent this issue, or perhaps another qualified individual being used to cast the spell. In our research, any and all spellcrafting related to the planes seems to short out whenever Mysium is involved. Using an apparatus would almost certainly result in failure, and we are currently operating under the theory that its presence in the initial attempt at Project Veilspark is what cost Cosry his life. This follows up with the question of why not have others do this if you are unable. The prime reason is the previously mentioned spark. We have thus far identified a promising indicator of what could be a spark in an individual. But without establishing a control for who is and who is not, we are forced to keep that as inconclusive results. We do not know if this is located in the body, the mind, the soul, or so on. At this juncture, the formulae are written with my own self being a core part of this, and reaccounting for someone would include if they do or do not require the spark, as well as rewriting of the sigils, delaying the project potentially even further than if it were to simply wait for me to grow into my own spellcasting prowess. Thus, the Blue Veil Mirage is taking shape and form. This may bring to the question of why we are just looking and why we are not just going. The Blue Veil... I thought you would enjoy that. If the project is planar travel, I start with a spell to look first and not just jump straight to travel. It are champions of pursuit in the name of science and magic. And we are not shy with the idea of jumping straight into it. However, we have come to several possible results that could, well, hamper the look before you leap approach. Primarily, the Veil lashed out and disintegrated Khosri for simply looking at it wrong and throwing books at it. For something that we could assume is bordering our own plane of Ravnica, something even more horrific could happen if we start poking holes in it, or weakening it by creating ways to see through it. Multiple theoretical yet feasible results could occur. Primarily, attempting the test again could result in similar results to Khosri's attempt, and on grander scale. We do not have enough info on the Veil itself to understand the scope of the backlash. Even the guys downstairs, messing with time, at least have a solid idea of what time is. But this is primarily guesswork based on what happened to Khosri and hearsay rumors about individuals from other planes. Creating a hole to travel through in a non-natural way could result in portals with one-way exits out of Ravnica, or even worse, into Ravnica. It could open to a portal of a plane of eldritch horrors hungry for some Ravnicans to snack on. Or creating an opening might be akin to a hole in a dam that would cause the Veil to come crashing down, and that could be even more horrific than anything else. This all brings us to our current results, where we are at now. To summarize the project in its current state, the project has had many large jumps in progress as of late, and while it has reached a stopping point currently, it is not due to a lack of potential or dead ends, but rather a simple slowdown and a natural stumbling block. It is something that we can overcome with proper weighting and proper skill. The idea and formulae are sound. We simply need to allow time for the researchers to catch up to the idea. The control will need to be proven, but we are close to tying that hypothesis up, as well as contact recently made with Altices via a sending spell, confirming their presence on another plane. In conclusion, should the funding continue, the idea is to analyze and better understand the nature of the Veil and the Spark, that we may better understand how the two relate, and any planar travel as a result, with the end goal to craft a spell to enable planar travel in the far, indeterminate future, after the one allowing observation is brought into existence. Though we as Innocent League scientists strive to push the boundaries of knowledge, potential, and thought, we must first find the boundaries in order to push them. And this project aims to do exactly that. And then a special thanks page for the workers on the project, as well as Adelseas at the very end.
Smash cut to Tusk and Uma, who are sharing cop ramen right now. I think Razzle's doing.
Wait. I hope he lives. I hope he's alive, you know? By the way, where the fuck did you get this cup ramen? I've never seen it before.
Some freaky guy on the corner.
Smash cut back to Niv's laboratory.
You want to identify a control for your experiment.
Yes, sir.
Given the findings that Project Veilspark has had under your direction, despite delays, you see him pause for a moment and kind of flick his eyes as you see the doors behind you open.
Low turn.
Ral is standing in the doorway.
It seems that you will need to collaborate with someone in order to find your control group. It just so happens that there is an individual who has let's just say a degree of expertise or a degree of proficiency in attempting to locate these individuals with sparks. I'm officially coordinating Project Veil Spark and merging it as a subsidiary function of Project Lightning Bug.
Am I familiar with Project Lightning Bug?
Make a history check, Razzle.
$16.
You think lightning bug? That should stick out to you for some reason, but it must. You've only heard the name, really, not details. Your work is now under the purview of. Is now considered a part of the purview of the greater Project Lightning Bug under the direction of Master Raoul Derek. Not only will its funding continue, you will have more resources at your disposal than originally thought possible. That said, until there are some more concrete findings in regards to what happens once you have this control group, I am afraid I am going to have to put you under Raoul's watchful eye. I certainly hope you don't disappoint him. But you have, at the very least, intrigued me. Clear the laboratory. I believe I have some work to do. As you see him kind of sit back up on his haunches, this red dragon just kind of combing back these tassels and these tentacles that sort of fall from all around in the crest all around. You almost swear you see him tie it back with like what looks like industrial cable for a minute before it starts arcing out. Before lightning starts arcing out the back of it to various contact points on the wall. Also, feel free to inform the news outlets in Ravnica. There's likely to be storms for the next few days. He cracks his knuckles, and you hear thunder continue outside in earnest.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I have some work to do.
You filled him with vigor, at least?
That-
Go ahead, CJ, please.
I did maybe the worst thing possible.
You
Okay.
didn't get incinerated.
I didn't get incinerated, but I think I overshot my target.
Also, Tart, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
You doomed us all, Razzle.
Razzle has a complex mix of emotions as he turns away from the Firemind who is currently doing work. As
you turn, if you take more than a second, there is lightning going to strike where you stood.
Oh, he's definitely heading out.
Before.
And he's gonna hurry his way out. he currently has a mix of pride but also concern, considering what was asked of him.
But also, fuck that bitch Ralzeri.
Well, about that. He is currently standing at the door, and I'm currently walking towards him.
Yeah, in your head.
What's he look like at the moment?
There is a lot there. I need you to roll an insight check to see what you see particularly.
Okay.
Wring his neck with my hands.
That's a 7.
Come on, buddy. Let's see how you feel. Huh. He rolled 3.
Uh-huh.
There is... I don't want to call it sick glee, because that implies that he's very, very pleased with the results. But you get the distinct impression it may not necessarily be for the same reasons you should be pleased with yourself for not dying.
So as I walk up to Prowl, I guess, Razzle will say, I guess I'll be working directly under you, sir.
That you will. Which is why, as soon as we are out of here, we need to go to my office. It takes about 5 minutes of walking through the halls until he reaches his office. Where he offers you a seat and some coffee.
He'll sit down. Have a nice cup.
He moves as you take the cup to close and lock the door. Circles around behind his desk from which you can overlook Precinct 6, a little bit of Precinct 1, and Precinct 5 as well. Before he closes storm shutters of Mizium that sort of telescope up from the base of the windows. Ah, wonderful. Now that no one can actually hear us. Not even the big man. Welcome to the clean room that I made my office. And need to talk to you about what you just did.
Sir?
Razzle continually getting smaller and smaller throughout this whole conversation as he
I am-
sinks into the floor.
Make another insight check as he just steeples his hands forward onto his desk and he kind of leans over it.
So an 8.
Right now would be a great time for that inspiration, probably.
You know what? I'm gonna use it on this one. I didn't get incinerated, so this is a good time for it, I think.
You're gonna need it.
11, it went up.
You tied with him.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Your section of Project Lightning Bug is going to be shelved indefinitely.
What? Sir?
You will still get paid. But you're not the one who catches flack anymore if you don't reveal if you don't continue on the path that you just set him on.
Razzle has a very deep inhale about that. Ral could probably see that he has very mixed emotions, to say the least.
I will reach out to you when I want you to resume work. But right now, he's been hunting for solid proof. And what you just gave him was on the borderline of it. There are dangerous things beyond Ravnica, little buddy. You don't even know the half of it.
Uma sneezes.
But like I said, as he with a wave and a short arc of electricity, you see the storm shutters begin to descend as you look out upon a thunderstorm across Ravnica. That is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
You survived, buddy.
Let's go, Razzle!
I-
Oh no, but also
No
let's
celebration.
go!
I failed
Fuck.
successfully, guys.
Yeah, you
Let's
did.
go!
Jake, I hope-
This is gonna be great.
I hope that you enjoyed. When I told Tart about this idea for the presentation, he was like, "Hey, you got to put at least one brother in there," and I was like,
Brother.
"What the fuck am I gonna do with an official? How am I gonna fit that into an official thing?" And I was like, "I know how."
It
Also-
was me. I was the brother.
I also hope that you, in particular, enjoyed the art for that slide, Jake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, we get to start doing fun things soon. Hee-hee-hoo-hoo. My friends, let's go ahead and go around the table with outros, shall we? Let's start with Banui.
Wait, that's me. Hello. I am Vanui. Also the flustered bud. You can find me on the Ko-Fi, specifically if you're looking for character art commissions or of any kind. I also make dice and jewelry because I don't have enough hobbies. Occasionally, you'll be able to find me on Tart's channel sporadically throughout the few weeks during his random streams as I pop up when I have, because I feel like it. You can also find me here, not this Tuesday, or not next Tuesday, but the next one after that, once again, as Uma. This coming Friday, hopefully, though, you can also find me as Surreal, my swashbuckler for the Chucklefucks Evil PC campaign. Oh boy, we're getting to the crux of the third book, and it's gonna be great! J-Frost. How dare you hit your mic? What the fuck?
Hello, Twitch, Twitter, JFrostM47. Find me here every Sunday for the Shattered Sun, here as well every other Tuesday for this campaign. And of course, every other Saturday at twitch.tv/BurnOnFog for Saved by the Spell, which will be this week. Wiley.
Hello, you can find me at Wiley is Willy every Monday doing randomizers. And on the Majora's Mask kick as of late, where not only are the items randomized, but characters and NPCs, monsters, everything. They're all shuffled. You can also find me, obviously, here, and every other Saturday at the Strixhaven game, and every other Sunday, Helix and I do co-op Zelda. I also make music on YouTube and Ko-Fi at Wiley Willy. I have lost track of who's left. CG, where can we now find you?
Hello, I'm the CG. You can find me nowhere because I don't much care for social media, but you can find me on
You
various.
can find him not getting fucking incinerated. Let's go!
Woohoo! I
yeah.
live.
Oh, I live, bitch.
I live, bitch. You can also find me on a lot of things, but my main thing that I'm doing right now is coming up this Friday on this channel, Candlekeep Mysteries, part 2 of Masros Mighty Digressions. Uh,
Soon.
keep your ears out. I'm having a whole bunch of one shots and a whole bunch of different channels. This is going to be one of them, so stick around. Let Jake.
Hello, everyone. I am the internet's own Jake. I have been the game master this evening, where I got to put my own spin on the fucking wild bastard that is Niv fucking Mizzet.
How does this make you feel?
Drunk with power.
I think both Jake and I got what we wanted out of tonight.
Oh yeah. But you can find me over on my own Twitch channel next week and every other Tuesday thereafter for the Adosian Anthologies D&D series, D&D actual play series. We are currently on the inaugural anthology, Legacy of the Dealbreakers, where last session, I am going to summarize precisely what I did. I dropped the king onto my party's lap the second they got home. Come by next week. You'll see how it unfolds. I'm certain. Tart, take us home.
Hello, guys, gals, non-binary pals. You have already found me here at twitch.tv/fartingtart. I do variety games. I'm a dog VTuber. I do D&D. And very recently, I've been running the You Have Uno tournament here on my channel. It has been exceptionally fun. It's been a good time. Round 2 starting soon, TM. Johnny and I are actually going to be getting together tomorrow to determine when exactly the first few matches of round 2 are going to be. There are going to be 4 of them in total, but it's going to be a good time, so be on the lookout for that. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. It's going to be sometime this week. Things got a bit weird for this week, so I'm kind of making it up as I go. So just be on the lookout. We're not gonna rate anyone tonight because it is super late and I need to go to Eepers. Yeah, just kind of it. But I hope you had fun and I love you. Anyone want to say anything else?
Have a good one. I hope that your presentations with your bosses go well.
I hope you don't get incinerated.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you get to go home
The
and talk to your
Fireminds
friends.
and flames he carries on.
Fight the government. Bye.